Are you better? Are you good? Are you ready to take on the world?
Oh, we're starting?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Language.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
You
A little heads up would have been nice, but it's fine. I can adjust.
gonna be okay?
No.
You want to go to the hospital?
No, it's fine. I'll be fine.
You sound pretty good. Why is that?
I don't know. Maybe somebody.
What?
Maybe there's a matching set of microphones in this room.
How come your audio is not completely blown out? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how to handle
We
this.
must have done some damage to that thing over time.
I guess
of
so.
like transporting it places, or I don't know. But because like if you just hold it up,
I think you got too many fluids on it.
if you just like holding it up, like it,
Yeah.
like you can hear it.
Yeah,
The microphone can't.
It's
but
got a
like,
rattle. That doesn't sound like a solid microphone. We're speaking
I
of
don't think you
the
can.
Blue Yeti that Drew is currently not speaking into because
Well, I am speaking into it.
Well, now
It's just not-
he's holding it like a can of soda and speaking into it, but it's not recording him.
Yeah, but there's something definitely loose in it.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great. So that's probably part of why the audio didn't sound good for a while. So now people are going to have to deal with what I can only describe as good audio, which is a new era for the podcast.
As if we're professional podcasters now.
Yeah. We are matching HyperX Quadcast boys.
Sort of.
Well, Drew has the HyperX Quadcast.
Yeah.
And then
Which is communist.
the
Communist China.
The light is a bright red and stays bright red. It's either communist or you're an Amsterdam whore.
Why do the two got to be separate?
You know what?
Can I be a communist Amsterdam whore?
I insist that you do that. And then I used, for the first time, I made a Air Miles Rewards redemption. All I had to do, get this.
Okay.
And let's talk for a minute about official sponsor of the podcast, Air Miles. All I had to do, and it's just this simple, was buy a $40,000 car in 2013.
Yeah.
And then use my Air Miles every time I bought gas for the next 10 and a half years. And then I used I would say 5/6 of my rewards that I had accumulated over that time to buy a microphone. But let's be clear, it's the HyperX Quadcast S, and it's exactly the same as Drew's, except the light is cool revolving LED rainbow.
Yeah.
So that's how you know it's better.
It's so wild, like, how much getting points for things used to get you.
Yeah.
And now it doesn't get you shit.
Nothing.
Like, I bought a $700 PlayStation 5 at London Drugs.
Oh.
With my LD Extras points.
What did you get?
And then I was like, oh, that's definitely getting me...
No, you're a fool, Andrew.
Nothing.
You're a fool. Nothing.
That was 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And
have you got your $5 voucher yet?
I got a $5
You got
voucher.
$5.
I spent $700 and I got $5 like several months later after buying other
More
things
stuff.
at London Drugs.
Yeah. So
whereas before that would have been like a $25 off something.
Yeah. What's like an American London Drugs analog?
I don't know if they have one.
Not really.
Because like Walgreens is kind of shoppers.
It's Walgreens plus electronics.
Yeah.
Say that, like Walgreens with a computer section.
And like just like a lot more homewares and stuff, and a pharmacy, and then like some grocery.
So that's what London Drugs is, in case you don't know. And they used to have like a solid rewards thing. It was spend $100, get $5.
Yep.
It is no longer spend $100,
and it has
get
not been that
$5.
for a while.
It is spend $100, go fuck yourself.
And for my LD Extras login, it's still my old phone number.
Oh, so you have to remember your old phone?
And do you know how difficult it is to change it from your old number to your new number?
Impossible.
Like, you can't just go online and do it.
No,
you have to call them.
Yeah.
And then they do it for
and then
you.
solve a series of riddles.
Yeah, and I was like, no, I'll just try and remember my old phone number.
It is
Thanks.
Kim Possible.
It is Kim Possible.
I fucked her.
Yep. You sure did.
Yup.
You sure did. I'm Drew.
I'm Scott.
That's correct. Worst year of our lives, everybody. We're back to doing at a house with just 2 cats episodes after doing horribly recorded car episodes in a hotel room with, get this, a dog and a woman?
Like, in hindsight, it sounds fucking insane that we did that. That's why we needed a week off.
No ladies. Please, no ladies. Yeah, I mean, we definitely needed to take a break from being outnumbered by a dog, a woman, and a non-furry woman.
Yeah. She counted for 2. Yeah. Both as woman and non-furry. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Big mistake. Although her
furries only.
Her furry art's getting pretty good.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think we just keep working on Eve, and she'll come to the dark side.
Yeah. We can force her to join the dark side.
But she better not be a fucking dog.
Big dog. Here we go.
She's a multiple cat owner, so I think
well, you'd like to hope.
I think she'd be on the right side of history.
You'd like to hope. You don't want to be on the wrong side of herstory.
No.
You
know, they're still doing those her, for, she.
Yep.
Hershey bars.
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Any fucking sense.
Like, I see where you're going, but you need a second pass at it. Why not just write HER-SHE? Her, she bars. But it says
not enough.
Her, for, she. First of all, she is a subjective pronoun and not an objective pronoun, so you can't say for or she. It should be her. It should be she for her or her for her.
Yep.
But you can never say for she.
No. Then you're just some uneducated pig.
Exactly.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Because just saying her isn't enough. You gotta have her and she.
Which is fine, because they're both in the name of your product, and there's a better way to go about what you're trying to do.
Now you see me? Now you see me too?
Can you believe they did that?
Fast 10. End of statement. Nope, end of statement.
Seatbelts.
Nope. That's not how they went with it.
Fast 10.
Fast 10.
Your seatbelts.
Your seatbelts.
Now you see me. Now you don't. It's so easy.
I heard a very pathetic statement made by Jesse Eisenberg, Jew, about how
he's probably made a bad tweet in the last 6 weeks.
It's not even about that.
No, I know, but
yeah,
like, going with the odds, he probably has.
Yeah, I'll look
who's the new one? Wiener kid from Stranger Things.
Yeah. Jaden
Smith.
No.
Jaden Smith doesn't play Will on Stranger Things?
I think it's Jaden.
Jalen Rose.
I don't think it's Jalen Rose, but anyways,
he's no Finn Wolfhard. We know
very pathetic thing that he said was that Jesse Eisenberg
was it that Sun Tzu's Art of War applies from everything from business to video games?
It does not.
That's a real thing a human said.
That is
recently.
a real human statement. No, it was that he's very excited and can't wait to start filming the third Now You See Me movie because it's the only movie he's filmed that helps him deal with his anxiety where he feels like he can be himself. And
so the real Jesse Eisenberg is the Now You See Me Jesse Eisenberg?
That's what he said.
What are you
what a weird fucking
about?
Statement.
Look, it's okay to be excited to film a movie. Even if you're a movie star, it's probably still exciting to film movies sometimes. But that being the reason seems insane. Because Jesse Eisenberg's been in a few movies.
Yes.
But none do anything for his anxiety besides the Now You See Me franchise, which by movie 2 just became a Chinese money laundering scheme. And I don't mean the plot of the movie. I mean, that's why the movie exists.
Yes, yeah. He doesn't appear to have Twitter. He doesn't appear to have an x.com profile.
Oh, so maybe he hasn't made a bad social media post yet.
I don't know.
Maybe he's still cool.
No, I don't.
Maybe he was never cool.
I would like for him to never make another movie.
I would like for there to be a situation in which he never made another movie. Or did anything else?
Or just make Now You See Me's and Zombielands that I won't see, so it's fine.
Did you see Zombieland 2?
I didn't. It was fucking terrible.
I did not, because I heard it was fucking terrible.
It was unwatchable. Talk about taking a thing that's good and everybody likes and just making it for the sake of making it.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, if it's bad, who cares? People are going to see it.
Yeah.
Should have canceled it like all those other things that get canceled. Although I hear that they're uncanceling Coyote versus Acme because of the public outcry.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think they are. But nobody gives a fuck about Batgirl.
Well,
stays in the toilet.
You know why.
Because of the tax write-off? Because it's a girl?
It's both. But that is such a wild thing. Like, literally, you spent money employing all these people to make a movie just so you can use it as a tax write-off to get all that money back. You know how you could have also had all of that money?
Not done it?
Just don't make the movie.
Maybe don't do it.
Like, I don't get why you need to do.
I mean, it must be the write-off must be bigger.
Must be huge.
Than it's got to be a profit.
It's got to be insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also, like, how is that legal?
It does seem weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And also, you can just, like, wipe off half of your, like, streaming content.
Yep.
Like, into the ether.
Yep.
And that makes you a bunch of money.
Yeah, it does.
That sucks.
Yeah, as movie people who do a podcast that's sometimes about movies, it's real bad for movies.
Yeah.
That the current state of just like people in charge and how they're running things. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, it's real bad. What's not real bad? Pivoting.
It's
Black Friday.
Okay.
It's black.
Is everybody getting a discount on the podcast?
It's Black Ass Friday. You know what?
Ass Friday.
Executive decision. This podcast on Monday, 100% free.
Is it free?
It's free.
Must be free.
Must be free.
I'm going to go right now to my Amazon.com wish list.
Not .ca.
Which is available for everybody to see on my Twitter profile, which is at Sarian Softpaws, just to see if anything is on Black Friday.
African American Friday.
African Canadian Friday. How about Canadian African Friday? Is that where white people go to Africa and then you do a big sale?
White Canadians in Africa doing a sale.
Doing a sale. It would appear that
nothing's on sale?
Nothing's on sale, but that shouldn't stop anybody from buying me things. Actually, I kind of need more than movies at the moment. I guess big news is this grown-ass adult man.
He's pointing to himself,
who was unceremoniously forced to abandon his apartment and move back in with his parents.
Now that doesn't seem accurate. I could have sworn there was a ceremony.
Oh,
and that it was not unceremonious.
You know what? You are correct.
I held a ceremony. Candles were lit.
You had your own. You know what? You worship on your own time. You have your own private worship
5 times a day.
5 times a day, and that's why I didn't know that there was a ceremony.
Yeah.
But I was an opportunity arose where
would you describe yourself as the ultimate opportunist?
You know what? I am the ultimate opportunist.
Okay.
For anyone who cares, my grandmother died, which don't cry for me, Argentina, because she had it coming.
Do cry for him, Brazil, though.
No, I don't want the Portuguese to cry for me. They can fuck off.
How about Uruguay? Cry for me, Uruguay.
Cry for me, Uruguay. Yeah. You are gay. Yeah, anyways, so I will be moving into the former residence of my now dead grandmother where my uncle currently lives and has lived for a long time.
What's the ghost situation there?
Well, she didn't die in the house, so there's no ghosts.
So it should be okay.
No, none of my family members blew their fucking brains out in the current place I will be moving
There's
to.
way more ghosts right here.
This room is more haunted
than where you're going.
Than where
true.
I'm going.
Yeah. Okay, so you're set.
Yeah.
Unless your dead uncle follows you.
Dead uncle follows me. Now he's attached to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not bound to the room.
He's not bound to the room. He's bound to the resident.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why my relationship failed. My dead uncle ruined my relationship with an awful woman who I hate.
I'm glad I had a ceremony then.
Yeah, so much better space, significantly bigger in size, more privacy, private entrance, gets me exactly 0 kilometers closer to work.
Perfect. But also 0 kilometers further away.
It actually doesn't affect getting to and from work at all.
No.
It is exactly the same, which is nice.
Yeah.
Just depending on how you look at it, I am significantly closer to the home of one Kelly Summers.
It's true.
Whether that's good or bad for me, who's to say?
You're just a stroll across the park from him.
I am. I can almost smell him from my house.
You could probably see him when he takes himself for a walk. I guess, is that how dog people do it? I don't know.
Is it? Yeah, so
I know they don't use the litter box in the gender neutral bathrooms at the elementary school.
It's true, but it's not Michigan.
It's not Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's I've been working kind of nonstop, and I have that going on, and it's been a real shit show as far as like getting stuff done. I can move in whenever I want, but December 1st is technically when I'm living there full time. So I've been very slowly taking stuff, but I just have had no fucking time to do anything.
Yeah, I still see roughly...
I got rid of that.
You did get rid of that.
And the stuff up there.
Yeah, I do still see roughly 3,000 Blu-rays in front of me, though.
Yeah. I can tell you the exact number.
I would love to know the exact number.
As was asked of me when noted supporter, fan, and we'll say friend... Kathy came to visit us at the SOS show. What is the actual number?
She demanded numbers?
Demanded.
Show receipts.
I did, because we didn't really talk about that on the last episode because we had the other two with us.
Yeah, I did on...
okay.
I mentioned on the quickie. I said I didn't know if we officially brought it up or thanked her, but... pretty awesome you flew up for a show, Kathy.
I thought you were gonna say the embarrassing thing that we thought that Kathy was,
I said that
was
too.
a boy.
I said,
and then she said to us, I think they think I'm a dude.
Yeah.
But now we know.
It's because we did.
So going forward, just so everybody listening knows, from now on we are assuming that all of you are women.
We're going the other way.
So Justin Gronkowski, you are a woman.
Yeah.
You are a total girl. Pig Eric, you are a girl.
Yeah.
So she had asked me what the actual number is.
Don't have a name that looks like a boy's name on paper, but sounds like a girl's name when you say it properly.
I fully was expecting a 6 foot, 300-pound cholo. that is 100% what I was expecting.
Like Vans and socks, white socks pulled up to the knee.
Like that one character actor that you know who I'm talking about.
I know exactly who you're talking
Bald
about.
Goatee.
That guy.
He's a cholo.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
That was Kathy.
And then I was like, oh, not even close. And also surprised me with a Blu-ray.
Yeah.
When she arrived.
Didn't surprise me with anything, but that's fine.
The actual full-on number of Blu-rays I currently own is 2,934.
Before Criterion?
Excluding Criterion, because I haven't fully put them in. So Criterion puts me over 3,000, but of regular non-Criterion movies, I am at 2,934.
Well, let's go ahead and get you 66 and hit 3K.
Yes,
let's hit KKK.
Oh, 3Ks.
Yeah,
that's strikeout. That's punch out. Bam.
I think that's
an inning.
I was gonna say I think that's 3 strikeouts. In fact,
that's a strikeout of strikeouts.
Ooh,
yeah. But before we get me more movies, let's get me I don't know, support for moving.
Moving support is good.
Yeah. That is more. You send it to paypal.me/ZarianTopBuzz, or you can split the diff and send it to both of us, and then it's up to Scott to give me the half that gets sent to him.
I personally think it's better if I'm in charge of Drew's money.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I think it's almost better if anyone else is in charge of Drew's money. So
as we speak, I am currently ordering a replacement wireless controller for my PlayStation 5 because
you gamed too hard, and now your joystick has drift.
Literally, as we're speaking, I am buying a Black Friday 27% off.
Pretty good.
The only different problem is they don't have white ones.
Ooh.
So I'm getting a powder blue one because I'm fancy. And it gets delivered tomorrow. So
not bad.
All good.
So yeah, if you
now I'll try not to get the drift on the new one.
Yeah. If you find yourself getting angry at the game, switch it out, plug the old one back in, and then squeeze that one really hard.
I don't want to get too off topic here, but EA Sports, you made the worst fucking game, and I'm so mad at how much I play the fucking game. I just want to play a good hockey game. And
haven't said anything.
I get the worst game they've ever made, but because I'm so desperate to keep playing hockey, I have to. There's one streamer that I like. I love his stuff. His name's Tugi, and he does just sports streaming. And he's like a guy who gets to do like early stuff. They've brought him and a bunch of other people to Vancouver, to the EA offices to sit down and go through like what needs to be changed, what's wrong, blah, blah. Like literally he's one of those creators. Yeah. And then they send the game out, and the first day he got it, he's like, this is unplayable. And so what he did was, he went back to NHL 11 and has been playing games
way back
forward.
Okay.
Waiting for them to like patch the game and fix the game.
Make it playable?
Because it's completely fucking unplayable. And every day I'm so mad, and I'm not even roster editing. I'm literally playing the game, and I'm like, I fucking hate this game, and I hate how much I'm fucking playing.
Yeah, because like I've heard you say nothing positive about this game, but also I have heard you talk about playing the game a lot.
Yes,
which seems to me counterintuitive.
Because I want to play hockey. It's my favorite sport, and it's what a lot of my life has been, and I want to play it.
Play NHL 94 on Super Nintendo.
I mean, I probably
it's the best one.
I mean, like NHL 14 was the last really good game they put out.
Play that.
So I could just play NHL 14.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's enough of my ranting about
So if you like me agree that Drew should not be in control of his own finances, paypal.me/not Scott Henson. Also, I still have considerable vet bills to deal with. So
that's because you had to get your penis removed.
I did have to get my penis removed.
Yeah, the vet had to take away your penis.
Too pointy.
Too sharp.
Sir, your penis is medically sharp.
It's like a dagger.
Yeah. We can't as takers of the Hippocratic Oath, we can't.
The Hippocratic Oath. It's a bunch of fat doctors.
That's what Lizzo took. The Lizzocratic Oath.
Yeah. Fat doctors that are the most dangerous doctors. Yeah.
Yeah. We can in good conscience allow you to keep your penis. So that's fair. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, JK, you can't.
You're definitely wrong.
No.
I think you're wrong.
We've got a couple folks and
several
more in the very near future, a good chunk actually, who have made it to the 12-month thickest hog club.
I like it.
The hog that in your new badges you will notice is bursting out of the frame. The frame can no longer contain this hog. So this is for members on the YouTube, not to be confused with subscribers, although it seems like something that easily could be confused with subscribers, because subscribers versus members, which one sounds like the one you're paying for? I don't know, both, neither. It's confusing, but hey, go to YouTube.
It is a little confusing.
It is. Go to YouTube, Go to youtube.com/@notscotthenson.
Or probably where you're listening right now.
Or very well could be where you're listening right now. And subscribe. Just click the goddamn subscribe button and then click the bell, because why wouldn't you have to do two things? That is free and easy.
So fucking stupid.
And also get other people to do that too, because more subscribers is good.
Tell your friends.
Tell your dumb friends.
Tell your dumbass friends.
Okay, here's the order of operations. Number 1, go out. Number 2, get a friend. Number 3, get that friend to subscribe. And now I know step 2 is the hardest for a lot of you.
For most of you.
Yeah, but try your best. Trick someone into it if you need to. Give them money. I don't know. But get a friend and get them to subscribe. I want these numbers doubled this time next week. On my office, on my desk, on top of my office.
On top of your office.
I want to take the fire escape.
All covered in cheese.
On top. I've lost the thread.
You're welcome. That's how we roll. It's good to be back. Even though I said this would be a very low energy podcast.
It did pretty good. I think the caffeine.
Yeah, but we're only 26 minutes in.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Too short or too long?
Too long.
I guess we actually haven't done anything.
Do we ever do anything?
In the 26
I think
minutes.
us doing something is a very loose term.
That's playing against type, I will say. Okay, so the YouTube. You're subscribed, good. You made a friend and they're subscribed, good. That part's easy. Easy and free, and you're literally a bad person if you don't do it.
Not wrong.
Now, the second thing, which I would also argue you're a bad person if you don't do, is clicking the join button at the end, subscribing monthly, but you're not a subscriber because subscribers are free. Becoming a member monthly at the $5, $10, or preferably $50 level. You get the episodes early, you get the aforementioned thick hog badges, and you get emotes to use in the comments, all of which are courtesy of Caraxa and are excellent.
Very excellent.
So, 2 people right now, our very first 2 subscribers have, against all odds, stayed with us for the entire 12 months that memberships have been available. Those are Nick S. and Shinobu, aka noted non-creep Brandon, doing what he can
for now
to not be called a creep, and I appreciate it. So you guys have the newest badges.
It's gonna feel really good the day we have to out him as a creep.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's gonna be so good. Brandon, don't slip up. I'm warning you now.
That sword of Damocles is just teetering over your head at all times.
Make sure you don't fuck up, because it's gonna be a rough go for you.
And then we have a nice chunk of folks at 11, and I don't know how far into the 11 it is. Maybe by Monday they'll all be 12.
It'll all be 12s, maybe.
But we got a lot of folks real close to 12. They are Maddie, Zachary K, Caraxa, Eve. Well, a lot of people getting multiple shout-outs on this, which I
don't like how much we're giving shout-outs.
Seems ridiculous.
People are going to think they're important to the podcast.
Tommy, Brian Palmer, Brian Silverman, and Jimbo Jones. And then working down, Final Douglas at 10 months, Dry Juice at 9 months, and a bunch at 9 months. Joe Steoten, the aforementioned Kathy, Here I Am 123, who is in fact a Brian. Sonics, Pseudo Scott, Tachyon, Limp Bizkit Dreamcast, Vicious Cabaret, Brock B, Kiroku Bandit, Olivia /YMS Highlights, Martin Hill, and new member 6 days ago, Nicola Jonesy. So thank you very much. Nicola Brian Jonesy.
I like it.
Thank all 25 of you. If you can find 5 more, I think we get 1 new emote. So get on that. And we have a couple I haven't been able to use yet because there's a limit. So there's a couple unseen Caraxa emotes.
Unseen.
So 5 of you fucking get your shit together.
Unseen and unclean.
Get your shit together.
Much
and
like my butthole.
And don't
what?
Get your shit together and don't all do the $5. A couple of you do the $50. Have some self-respect for once. So that's that. You said your
I sure did.
Twitter, because that's where
I sure
your
did.
wish
And you
list
can follow me
is.
on Letterboxd, even though I haven't been logging movies because I've been too fucking busy. But you can still go and.
Have you not been logging because you haven't been logging, or because you haven't been watching? Or both?
I logged the 2 today because I had to.
Okay.
And I honestly have not really been watching that much.
So you haven't missed any logs, is
No.
what I'm saying.
I don't usually miss logs. I'm usually making logs.
You're logging out with your log out.
Yeah.
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 That's fair.
Should I buy discounted? No, they're all shitty gaming chairs. Never mind.
Have you ordered the boots yet?
Nope.
But you've measured your feet.
Everything's good to go.
Send the email.
I just don't like you. I want you.
Do
I
you
want
not
you
like...
to be very stressed out about it. That's why I haven't done it.
Mission.
I like when you're stressed.
Accomplished.
Yeah, okay, you're welcome.
So do it now. Just send the email.
I'm sorry. What's happening?
We're gonna have a fight.
That's the whole point. I want you to be stressed.
Good. What else would you like? What else can I do for you? What do I have to do to put you in this car today?
Should I buy a 7-foot long beanbag chair for the floor of the apartment?
That's big.
There's a 6. There's a 5.
You should get a 7-foot long Dakimakura body pillow of your favorite male furry.
Or tuxedo mask.
Or tuxedo mask, obviously.
Yeah, of course. Who doesn't want tuxedo mask body pillow?
No,
One side he's fully dressed, other side completely naked. That's how it works.
Is it from the front both sides, or is it nude from behind? So it's like
classy.
It's like he's wearing half a tuxedo.
Yes.
Split down the international date line.
yes. Yeah. So like if it depends on which side he hangs to, right? So if he's hanging left, you're seeing no penis. If he hangs right, you're seeing full penis. But it's a real like mystery of which one, because you don't know until you get the pillow.
Well, Tuxedo Mask is very mysterious.
He's very mysterious.
I've never seen Sailor Moon. What's the deal?
He's a handsome man who
does he have sex with all of them, or just Moon?
Just Pluto.
Just Pluto.
The dog.
Oh,
he's a dog fucker. How come Goofy and Pluto don't fuck?
I assumed they did.
They could. No, but Goofy's girlfriend's a cow, and Pluto's like a slave dog.
I think Goofy started as a cow too.
No,
I think.
Wait, yeah, back in the day.
Yeah. Wait,
yeah. You're right.
And then he got dogged up, but his girlfriend stayed a cow. Weirdly.
Yep.
And they both have sex with Pluto.
And they both just rail Pluto.
Yeah,
and you know it's one of those things where like Pluto doesn't understand, but
no, he can't
he's loyal to his master.
Of course.
Yeah. Disgusting.
He's if not his master, then at least peanut butter.
You're not supposed to feed dogs peanut butter anymore.
Well,
because they make it with like a sugar alternative or something that is like toxic to them.
What about natural peanut butter? The kind you got to stir.
No, it's so much work. All the oils separate, and then while you're mixing it, like even no matter how delicate you are with mixing it, it always gets all over the outside of the container.
Oh, 100%.
Like no matter what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I hate that garbage. I will take a nice Kraft. There's 2 kinds I like. There's whipped, which is like the smoothest, easy to spread, but I don't think they really make it anymore, which came in the white cap.
Ooh.
Or the like whatever the new version of that is called, that's a yellow lid that is like a smoother, like the smoothest,
beyond regular smooth.
Beyond smooth peanut butter. I like them. Although I do like chunky peanut butter a little bit.
Well, now you're all over
a little bit.
A little bit.
But only on some things. Like I don't like it on toast. I don't like it on sandwiches, but like you could put a chunky peanut butter on like, let's say, a bagel.
Your balls.
My balls and asshole.
But I just want to know
my nacho.
What I'm supposed to put on my privates that doesn't poison the dog.
What goes where?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you're supposed to use any peanut butter because they use, I don't know what it is.
Okay,
xylitol.
Fine, but what's the alternative?
I don't know. I think, honestly, dogs are dumb. I think anything. I think you can put a jam, a mayonnaise.
Having yo salad tossed means having yo asshole eaten out with jelly or syrup. I prefer syrup.
Do you remember when Conan said that live on national television about making Lex Luger toss his salad and peel his potato?
Yes,
and
I do.
Nobody batted an eye.
Everyone's fine with it.
Yep.
I think it was
He told another man on national television to eat his asshole and suck his dick.
That's correct.
And everybody was like, yeah, all right.
I think it was one of those things where
no one was in charge.
Well, it was partly no one in charge, certainly. That's how we got to say it in the first place. But the reason there was no repercussions to it is because it was one of those things that was so urban at the time.
Right.
It like didn't register with the common person. Like the first 6 months that Get Low by Lil Jon was out, like nobody knew what skeet meant, so he could just he could just yell about cum on the radio.
Skeet, goddamn.
Yeah They censored motherfucker. They didn't censor
because they didn't know
cum.
They didn't know. Hey, should I get a $21 copy of Paranoia Agent on Blu-ray?
That's not bad.
No. Maybe
you should. And maybe, you know what would be a nice little double feature with that, if you can find it?
Boruto, Black Naruto. JK, all Naruto's Black Naruto.
Yeah. You could do a Black Naruto. You could,
what should I pair it with?
I would pair it with Boots.
Yeah, we'll see.
I hope this is one of your...
I like stressing you out.
I hope this is one
really
of your classic pranks where you ordered it a month ago and you've had them for 2
They're
weeks.
in the room now. You'll just never know.
You're wearing them and I never looked down. That would...
Hey, check out my beans.
I would love nothing more than to check out your beans, but you're giving me no beans to check.
I don't know what to tell you, Scott. I really don't have an answer for you.
It sounds like you don't, and it sounds like you should get one. Sounds like you should consult with your family, your lawyer, and God.
I don't have a lawyer.
Do you have a God?
Which God? Allah.
Allah.
The one true God.
Should we...
Women shouldn't drive. And Allah is the one true God.
Yeah. Should we eat some of this shit?
Should I buy a $13 copy of Summer Ghost, which I don't even know what it is?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll look it up. Yeah, I mean, listen, if there's one thing that everybody listening knows about this podcast, we are great at planning out what we're doing, not going off on a tangent, not just rambling. P.S. My letterbox, I got re-upped as a patron.
Yeah, you did.
As of last week.
Patron Silver or Patron Añejo?
Añejo.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's eat some shit. We got lots of shit to eat.
Yeah. Last week, 2 weeks ago. God, I don't know how.
2 weeks
time
ago.
works anymore.
Summer Ghost.
Eve went bonkers at the Asian food mart, and we ate. You know how much we ate last show. We have double that today still to get through. So no time like the present. Although I feel like I'm trepidatious about a couple of the things, namely the seafood flavored chips.
Yeah, that's a big one.
And the weird cakes.
I don't know. Cakes are always so hit or miss.
Yeah.
You know what I did hear though? Is that there ain't no party like an S Club party.
Because?
An S Club party don't stop.
That's right.
You die early. Like one of them did.
Are we down to S Club 6?
It's a 6 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also I feel like Rachel Stevens quit the band like pretty early into their popularity. So they were really already S Club 6.
I'm trying to remember who...
She's the hot one.
Was doing... I know she's the hot one, but Rachel...
Is... Rachel's doing her thing?
I feel like Tina was doing
her thing.
Joe's
getting down with the flow. Right?
Hannah's is doing her thing. It was something Bradley Swing. Then we got Joe. She's got the flow.
She's got the flow.
Hannah's getting down on the floor because she's a prostitute.
Maybe.
Oh, but someone's even more prostate because someone was screaming out for more.
Is the song not S Club Party? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's S Club Party.
Tina's doing her dance.
Tina's doing her dance.
John's looking for romance. Paul's getting down on the floor while Hannah's screaming out for more. Oh, who?
Gross.
Want to see Bradley swing. Want to see Rachel do her thing. Then we got Joe. She's got the flow. So get ready, everybody, because here we go. God damn. This is an S Club 7 exclusive podcast now. I watched that show. I definitely had a few, because when was it on? Like
late 90s? Early 70s?
Early 70s. S Club in Miami. I forgot that was a thing. S Club 7, back to the 50s.
Oh, so I was...
S Club 8, Sundown? What the fuck is that?
Who's 8? I bet it's a Chinese.
Oh, it's all different people.
Oh, fuck off.
It's not even the original cast.
Are they all Chinese? So yeah, because that's their lucky number.
Yeah. They must have
S
done a
Crazy
reboot.
88s.
They must have done a reboot where they it's like one of those J-pop girl groups where like everybody ages out, so then you're like, oh, okay, well, moving on.
Like Menudo.
Yeah.
Classic J-pop girl group, yeah. Menudo.
S Club in the party. Show me. S Club is 2000. No, 2003. Let me see what we got here.
Yeah, early aughts seems right.
Viva S Club Reach. Well, these are all like spin-off things. What the fuck is this?
I didn't watch it because I was too young and my parents wouldn't let me.
1999 to 2000.
One season?
15 episodes in Miami, 13 episodes in LA, and that's it.
It was that popular based on like 2 little seasons?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Lightning
in a bottle.
2000, I would have been 14, so it's okay for me to say that I jerked off to this show. Not like, I don't even remember them being that, like, there was nothing very sexual about it, but I was like, Rachel Stevens, get out of my dreams and into my heart. Were
you a Paul guy?
Well,
he was getting down to the floor.
Darren P, no, friend and not friend of the podcast, used to always joke that he was really into Bradley. Because he would always talk about it, right? We're like, oh, Rachel Stevens is so hot. And he was like, I don't know, I'm more of a Bradley guy myself.
Nice.
Because he was the black one.
Ah.
He was implying that he liked big black penis.
You know what? I'm glad you said it because I didn't know that. So I knew I had a couple of the songs.
Yeah.
But I never watched the show.
And then Rachel Stevens had a very small role in Deuce Bigalow, European Gigolo.
Nice.
She was the dirty girl that he gave her the bath, and then she was this hot, smoking Baberella.
A real she's all that.
She was a she's all that.
Took her glasses off and had a bath.
yeah, right?
Where's Rachel Lee Cook, speaking of Rachels?
I don't know. Dead. Hanging by her neck in her fucking closet.
Damn.
Yeah.
She was all right.
She was definitely, she was my number 2 behind Shannon Sossaman. So, Shannon Sossaman was like...
Yeah.
A number 1 for me.
Shannon Doherty?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. I don't like witches. Don't like her. Don't like Sabrina.
You're anti-charmed.
Yeah. Don't like them. I don't know. I just never find any of them attractive, really.
Because they're witches?
Because they're witches. Witches are scary.
You know what? That's fair. I can't. Like,
yeah. That, honestly, if you look at like the history, witches are scary.
Historically, witches are scary.
Although they sometimes turn you into a black cat.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, yes, they're scary, but I think I'm able to get past the fear because, barring advancements in surgery technology, witchcraft is maybe the best way to get to be a cat person.
That's true.
So I'm definitely keeping witches on the table for sure.
All right, you sold me.
You know what? Back on witches.
Here's the thing. All witches are scary
Yes.
except for Bette Midler. Bette Midler, number one witch. Everybody else is below the cutoff line.
Okay. That seems like a very reasonable compromise.
Right? Yeah.
Open me. I guess let's do the savory first, and then
Let's do the gross thing first, so that we can get get it out of our mouths.
Yeah. Then deal with the 12 desserts we have. I'm like kind of worried about 2 of these 3 chip flavors.
What's the other one? Oh, this is the fried chicken wings and sriracha sauce.
That's fine.
That one's fine.
Yeah, I'm worried about the other 2.
The other ones...
So these are what the...
Stir-fried shrimp with chili and garlic flavor.
Now, here's the thing. Chili garlic stir-fried shrimp.
Delicious.
Great. I'll have it as an appetizer or a main. However, I don't know about it in, Filipino Lays
I don't think
form.
it's good.
These are definitely Lays. I think the language is Tagalog, but
it's
Thai. Pardon me, it's Thai. These are from Lays Thailand, and you can follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and X.
Does it say X on the bag?
It's the Twitter. I don't. Yeah. Will it ever say X?
Nope. They've started doing it on Canucks broadcasts, and it's fucking ugly as shit.
Don't you hate that?
It's just an X.
It's just an X.
It's fucking. Can I say this out loud, Scott, to you as my best friend, and so that everybody can hear it?
I insist.
Elon Musk is the biggest faggot in the world. There is no one I hate more than Elon Musk.
If it happens, that one's worth the demonetization. That one felt good.
I hate him.
He sucks.
He sucks.
He's the biggest. And let's be clear, there is no homophobia involved here.
It is completely guys riding motorcycles.
Yes.
That's it. It is nothing sexual.
This is not
orientation.
Anything to do with sexuality. He's just being that. I'm not going to say it a bunch more times, just in case we can keep tricking YouTube into paying us ad revenue.
Should I buy a $56 Region B version of Erased?
Boots! But also Erased is really, really good, so yeah.
All right.
But also
Boots. I'm going to open the shrimp ones.
Okay.
Oh, no. Let's open the worst ones first.
Okay.
I want to go from worst to first. So those are the worst ones.
This is a 2-in-1.
Yeah.
Charcoal grilled chicken. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And som tum flavor.
You might have lost me at whatever the fuck som tom
Can you look it up, or should I?
Som tom
spelled like it sounds.
Som tom Thai Central Thai green papaya salad. Is what it is. The ingredients appear to be...
So, charcoal grilled chicken and green papaya salad.
Green papaya... No, get out of here. I don't want pop-ups.
I mean, it smells okay.
Garlic, Thai chilies, dried shrimp, unsalted peanuts, palm sugar, cherry tomatoes, soybeans... lime juice, fish sauce, green papaya, rice, and that's what this thing is.
The Thai love peanuts. They cannot...
They love penis.
Both. On boys and girls.
On boys and girls.
But they cannot get enough of fucking peanuts in every dish they make.
Yeah, they really can't.
Like, give it a break, guys. These are okay.
But
I'm not going out of my way for them.
It's not a mixture bag where like one's one and one's the other one. They're just the 2 flavors together.
I think even if they started as 2 separates in the same bag, there's been enough cross-pollination that everything's going to taste roughly the same. They're
not bad.
There's not a lot.
It's an underwhelming flavor.
Yes. Now, I actually hope that's also true of the seafood-based one.
I get a little bit of fish sauce.
Yeah.
Which I don't like.
Nope, me neither. You know why? Because it's just as a 2-word phrase, it's disgusting. Fish sauce.
Yeah.
Who wants fish sauce?
I don't know. Let's go with fried chicken and sriracha sauce or the shrimp one.
Shrimp one's the worst. Let's deal with the shrimp because I think chicken and sriracha at least has potential.
Okay.
Fishy? Not fishy?
Not really.
Just doing like a wine tasting with it. You put like his whole nose in the bag. Now he's licking the chip. I mean, if the like, yeah,
it is what as advertised.
I see,
as advertised.
I mean, chili and garlic I like, and shrimp I like when it's shrimp and not in powder form on a chip. But
it's got a little bit of a kick to it, honestly.
Here's me eating the chip.
It does have a little bit of a kick to it.
Yeah. It's not disgusting, but it is as advertised.
Yeah.
And it does have some kick. It's got some actual chili. Do they say, is there anything in English here? Oh, there is. But it's probably just going to say spices, right?
Yeah, probably. Well, I think it's a Thai chili for sure.
Yeah. Some sort of bird's eye chili. Yeah. Seasoning. It does have MSG. That's good.
It's got Madison Square Garden in it?
The aftertaste is 100% shrimp.
Yeah, it really is.
which I don't think I need. I would like some chicken and sriracha, please.
Fried chicken and sriracha. Ooh, potent. As soon as I open the bag, very potent.
Just punch you in the face. Getting the bouquet.
Potential? Okay. Ooh, they're ribbed.
Oh.
For my pleasure.
They are.
I see.
And they don't say anything about that on...
I like ridged chips so much better than flat chips.
Yeah, I like a ridged chip. I do not love the chicken flavor.
I've had worse. You know what's weird? I think the one we had first was the best one.
Yeah.
The one we thought would be the grossest one was the best one. No, to be fair, they're all bad.
Like that. Let's be very clear. None are good.
None of them are good. But the first one, the one we thought would be the worst one, might be the best one because the flavor is so mild and subtle.
Yeah.
Whereas like the last two have been strong.
I really don't like the chicken part of this.
I do not like the chicken part of this.
Yeah. If it was just sriracha, that'd probably be fine.
Yeah.
But
nothing. Nope. We've discussed this on the pod a lot. Meat flavored chips are never good except for those KFC chips and the Cubano sandwich.
And the Cubano.
But that was it. Two.
Literally.
2 out of the like 7
million.
Yeah, like however many we've tried.
Flavor, yeah. I don't think that there's never been a good beef.
No, because it always tastes fake.
Yeah.
Even if you're like, oh, this is real beef flavor. You're
no,
like,
it's not.
It's not. It's artificial or whatever. Yeah. I don't like it.
All right. Well, get rid of all of these chips. Goodbye. Onward. Let's deal with the weird cakes. And then I feel like all of the rest is good.
Yeah. So these are just assorted cakes.
3 flavors.
Luscious flavors wrapped in a light, delectable sponge cake.
Yeah, so these
Regent cakes.
Yeah, so these are like individually wrapped little sponge cake things.
Philippines is where they're from.
Now we're going to the Philippines.
Manila, here we come.
Does it list the flavors? Or I think they might just say the flavors on the little individual bag. I think there's a pandan. And
it's a little dark in here. Strawberry.
Okay.
Melon.
Pass.
That's another strawberry.
It's a green one, probably.
Mocha.
Oh, there's a bunch of flavors.
Melon again. Ube.
Interesting. I would try ube.
Ube. So that's the 3.
Oh,
strawberry, ube, melon.
I think one fell out and I have at home and it's a pandan. And I can't remember what. I mean, it's one of those Asian fruits. There's this crop of just Asian only fruits. You got like your pandan, your durian, your.
We're not doing durian again.
Oh, never.
Do you know how fucking upset my stomach was
from a nibble?
Yeah.
Of a
the whole car ride.
wafer.
I kept saying to you, all I kept saying is I kept feeling it in my intestinal tract.
You were having a
throat.
not good time.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the melon one because I assume it's gross.
all yours, pal. I'm gonna see what strawberry has to offer.
Oh, it's very, very melony.
Oh, strawberry is decidedly strawberry.
Yeah, it is honeydew all the way, baby.
This is a very unnatural pink color.
Oh,
I don't care.
Not the texture I thought it would be.
Nope, me neither.
Kill that dog. It's not my dog, so I don't care. Kill it.
I do not like this, Sam. I do not like this. I am Sam.
The flavor's underwhelming. The smell is potent. The flavor's underwhelming.
I don't know what to do about the texture.
I don't need the melon. I'll do the strawberry one. Okay. You got a melon one. Do the melon.
No.
I know you don't like it.
I'll do
the ube.
I'll do an ube, but I'm no longer excited about the texture. They're drier and denser than I was expecting. They seem real light and squishy, but
the strawberry one's fine. I don't know I would ever eat it again, but I could finish this whole thing and not be like, bleh.
Fair. You're also more of a baked goods man than me.
I am. That's how I pack down all of the
ube smells good.
Okay.
I like the ube smell way better than the strawberry smell. Ube taste-wise is good. I feel like this would work better if I put it in milk for a while,
or with tea or something, coffee or something
But
I like the ube.
Ube taste good, legitimately good.
Not bad.
All right, you did okay, Cakes. I'll try the pandan when I get home, or hear me out, throw it away.
We're gonna split the mocha.
All right.
Oh.
That's mocha.
That's coffee.
That's mocha, all right. I mean, I need one bite. I do not need a half. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Not as strong a flavor at all.
No, smell.
Yeah.
Very potent.
Yeah.
But the taste isn't there.
No, if I tasted this blind, I would say that's a plain cake. You don't...
I get enough coffee, but yeah, you're right. It is not a strong...
Yeah.
I like the ube one, though. I'm going to finish the ube one.
Ube is about... If I like the texture better, I'd be all over the ube one. Now, these fuckers, I think, look cool. Because they contain the word marshmallow, and I've never had anything bad that's marshmallow. So these are marshmallow daifuku, made in Taiwan, which is
technically.
If you had to describe Taiwan in a word, how would you describe it?
If you had to describe Taiwan with one specific culture, what would the culture be?
Chinese. Look,
I'm sorry to any people of Taiwanese descent who may or may not be listening to this.
Look,
but
guys, we're on your side.
My friend Ray from high school.
Yeah.
A lady I know. Mm-hmm. Crystal lady.
The end. But, look, know that we're on your side, but we're tired of having to make public apologies to China.
Listen, we can only defend so many countries at one time.
Look,
you're on the back burner.
John Cena, the richest man in the world, had to apologize. You think we're immune? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I wish we were.
I can't open this bag. I tried and I can't.
You struggle with the most basic of tasks.
I'm delicate.
Tying and untying your shoes. Opening drinks.
I can usually
opening packages.
Tie my shoes.
Wiping your butthole. With your broken arm.
Wiping left was my Vietnam.
Dude, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
So they are individually packaged, which I guess
individual
is nice.
wrap.
They're way smaller than I thought they would be.
You might have to open my individual package. No, I think they're easy.
Pretty easy to open. Ooh, they are.
So what is?
Oh, they are weird.
What is daifuku?
Daifuku Daifuku these nuts.
Well, you can go Daifuku yourself. Let's see. Daifuku versus mochi comes up, so I assume it's like mochi. A variation containing... Tell me about... Daifuku is a wagashi.
Good to know.
Thanks. A type of Japanese confection consisting of a small round mochi stuffed with a sweet filling, most commonly anko, a sweetened red bean paste made from azuki beans. Daifuku is a popular wagashi in Japan and is often served with green tea. What's the filling on these? Is it...
I want you to look at my face right now.
It's not a good face.
In that description, it said a sweet filling.
Not sweet.
Nothing about this is fucking sweet.
So is it red bean, probably?
It's red bean. Or like...
Which is not very sweet.
Yeah, it's something savory. It is not sweet. I do not care for it. Not even a little bit.
The...
Disgusting. I hate it. Where's my good drink? Well, you clearly like it because you're fucking finishing it.
No, I'm trying to like wrap my head around it.
Oh yeah, I don't like it.
Not what I saw coming.
No.
And not sweet at all.
Nope. I don't care for it, Scott. I don't care for it. I don't care for you. I don't care for this podcast. I'm done. Between the disgusting wafer cookie we had last time and this,
I mean
I'm done.
That fucking durian wafer was... Look, I don't...
Yeah, if anybody wants to like get on their blasting chair, I don't know, and start giving Pepper Coyote more shit for liking durian, I would be very happy with that.
Yeah. But also probably just be nice to Pepper or leave him alone, because I think I saw him posting about like basically...
Did he get
like,
heat for saying things about Palestine on our podcast?
I don't think anything for us, but I think he's like kind of like almost banned from MFF. Or it was like trying to trying to get a table, trying to perform, trying to do anything, and they're like, nope.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What happened? People don't like horsecock anymore?
People don't like horsecock or socialism, I guess.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. If there's one thing I've learned about furries, they're all fucking pussies.
But, like, it's weird that he's somehow too left politically for the average furry. Yeah. Like, which you'd think would probably be impossible.
But maybe it's only because it's Israel. Like, it's weird. I don't want to get...
But I don't... maybe it is Israel, Palestine. Actually, I didn't think about that, because otherwise, you're just like very socialist, like almost communist, but like, you know, like North American communist, not real communist. Yeah. But, but whatever it is, he's taking more shit than he deserves.
Yep. He doesn't deserve any shit.
He doesn't deserve any shit, in fact.
He's got the voice of an angel.
He does.
And he's tall.
He's tall as shit.
Tall as shit.
What is he, 6'5"?
I think he said he was 6'6".
God damn.
Yeah. He's a big boy.
He is.
He's the biggest boy.
He's a big boy.
Big boy.
Okay. These will be good. Is this the last thing? Well, you have a packaged cream horn, which
you're a horn.
At least 2 weeks old. At
it's still pretty soft.
It does, like, the texture seemed okay. I ate mine at home and it was very nice. It's got chocolate cream inside.
Oh, I don't like chocolate cream that much.
Well,
I think you're finishing my chocolate horn.
Pardon me.
You're gonna take my chocolate horn.
It's sort of a... Oh boy. It's a kind of croissant-looking thing with chocolate on it and chocolate cream in it.
It's melting in my hand.
Yeah, and it just sort of like cracked in half.
I did. Napkins.
Still okay? Poison? You're having
it's a little stale.
I can see that.
It's still soft, but it's a little stale.
Yeah. Damn, I can really smell the chips. Yeah? The chips need to leave.
No, we're fine.
No.
Okay.
I'm not enjoying myself.
I'll tell you.
Give me the chips. I will dispose of them. And also, you have to open these M&Ms because I can't. So, let us...
Do you want any or no?
No. I enjoyed mine when it was fresh. Fresh-ish, though.
I don't really like chocolate cream stuff.
I wasn't expecting chocolate. I was expecting regular cream, but I wasn't mad at what I got. Give me the chips.
Go in the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
And shut the fuck up.
I'm happy to
I've had campfire s'mores. I bought them a while ago.
I haven't had them.
Well, then take it.
Open them for me so that I may taste them. Oh, I could have done that. I was trying to do like the chip bag pull and not do exactly what you're doing.
Okay, I'll go get a fucking garbage bag from the kitchen.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not enjoying those. You must not be either.
I'm fine with it.
All right. So yeah, I got campfire s'mores M&Ms, which apparently Drew's had. So fuck him. What are we doing? They're pretty good.
Are you ready for some soccer?
I like anything with a marshmallow element. Well, when it's real marshmallow, unlike whatever the fuck those red bean things were.
Good news, these bags are scented.
Great.
But they don't come scented. I've been coming in
Oh,
them,
you've been.
and that's why they're scented.
That's fair.
Although that's not entirely true.
Yeah. These are solid. No?
Oh. I'm throwing these out too?
I think so.
Wow. On pod cleanup. Look at this.
Wow.
As opposed to afterwards climbing over our stinking, disgusting mess.
So what are we going to do after the pod now? I guess have a fight about boots.
Kiss.
And kiss. At the end of the fight.
Yeah.
As is tradition.
Yep. But nobody gets to hear it or see it.
Wait. You're saving this one melon cake?
Oh, shit.
Floor. Perfect.
I don't want to say that hurt my wrist, but it kind of hurt my wrist. I need surgery. There's no way I don't need surgery.
I definitely need surgery.
It's been months, and it has barely gotten better.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
You might need something.
It's all in this motion. Like, if I throw something, it's just burns.
Ugh.
So, we'll see if I still have a hand by the time we record next show.
Big, strong hands?
Only one.
Big, strong.
Well, the thing is, it hasn't affected my strength or my grip at all. It's just,
the motion.
Fucking burns.
It just sucks.
Yeah. And then I also have carbonated ramen drink. Ramune blueberry, which, as we are aware, we know how to open now.
I have had an original. We tried a melon on here a few weeks ago, and I believe I have a lychee or lychee, depending on your dialect.
Oh, I can't do it.
Sitting at home. It's really hard to do. How does, we're two of the strongest people in the world. How do weaker people, how does the average Japanese...
How do little girls in Japan do this?
Yeah.
Let me use the desk.
Clearly there's like a technique, like, because we're just brute forcing it. But there must be
it's literally doing nothing.
A technique to it that we don't know. I hope the bottle goes through the desk. And did you hurt your wrist that you were just pounding?
No, I hurt my hand.
Oh, that's okay then.
Yeah, like last time I just went and it went through. This time, not so much.
Yeah, I don't know.
God, it moved. It moved.
Okay. I can't wait for it.
I did not struggle last time though, right? Like I just pushed it through last time.
I think it went better last time.
How does this fucking... What's going on?
I wish I knew. I mean, this...
Oh!
Have you... Oh. Ah.
I remember.
You're pushing something that couldn't be pushed?
Yeah, I just remember you had to break the centerpiece out. And then...
But even... That actually did go better. Oh! It's everywhere. Fucking... Don't worry, though. It's an unnatural blue color that won't stain. Was that a parting gift for your rug?
Yeah, why not? There's already enough root beer and semen stains on it.
What's a little blueberry ramune? Drew's doing like the... Was that real or was that a bit?
That was a bit.
Okay, that was actually some pretty good physical comedy. But Drew's doing the doctor who What needs
I've already scrubbed in.
Doctor Who just scrubbed in.
I've already scrubbed in. I can't touch anything, and if you touch me or my hands,
gotta scrub again.
Scrub back in. Then Then you're gonna have to scrap the whole surgery.
Dump it.
Dump the whole thing.
This is exactly how I wanted this to go.
Me too.
Do you have a huge blue stain on the carpet? I can't see with the desk.
No, it was just all on here.
Okay.
Ow, my wrist!
Stop throwing! Does it smell and taste like blueberry lemonade?
It's like a Jones Cola. Like a blueberry Jones.
So not a cola.
Jones Soda.
Fair.
No, it's the South. Everything's a cola.
I'll have an orange coat. Did I almost get you?
Mm-hmm. A little bit. You want to try it?
I do. I will say...
it is what it is. It's exactly what you think it is.
Yeah. The long deceased Jones Vanilla Cola, one of the best sodas of all time.
It was. Yes, it was. Scott.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't hate it.
I'm looking forward to
Now I'm just going to make noise.
It is one of the noisier bottles on the market. What's the, like, science behind it? Like, why does it need to be served in a weird glass bottle with a marble in it?
Japan. I don't know.
Japan?
Japanime.
What better reason than Japan? Content-wise, are we doing anything today?
Do we even care?
I mean...
Although we're only an hour 10 in, and it feels like we've been talking for 3 hours. So...
Yes.
Weird. Did we touch on everything? I think we touched everything.
Oh, we touched...
Wieners?
Everything.
Did me and my cousin touch wieners? Except for I only have female cousins, so how would that even be possible?
I have one boy, one girl.
Did you touch wieners?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Is that what all male cousins do? They touch each other's wieners?
Yeah. I have one boy, one girl, and the girl has...
Transitioned.
2 daughters.
Mm-hmm.
So what are they to me?
Second cousins.
What are my cousin's kids? Are those...
Some kind of...
Are those first cousins once removed?
I don't know, man.
I think... How does it work? I think they are. Because once removed means a generation off. So they're something once removed, but are they first? Are my cousin's kids still first? I guess so. Let's go with that. If you got a different opinion, write in. Write in the form of a PayPal message with money you sent. That is the preferred method of contact.
Let me see.
For getting in touch with the show. Send your questions, comments, and concerns with money to paypal.me/notscotthanson or paypal.me/SarianSoftpaws.
What would you call your cousin's son in relation to yourself?
I say first cousin once removed.
Children of your cousin are actually called your first cousins once removed.
Boom!
Or more commonly, cousin once removed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nailed it. I'm a genealogist. I'm a genie.
Can you
fuck your
marry
first cousin once removed?
First cousin once removed.
Be crazy. Can't do it? Can't
well,
do
the first question is, can you date your first cousin once removed?
I mean, you can date anyone.
What is your
You
highest
can date your mom.
paying... yes. Is it okay to date a third cousin?
Yes.
Can I marry my first cousin once removed? What does the answer give you? Well, there is occasionally a taboo connected with it. Anyone can date their first cousin once removed. First cousin weddings are illegal in 24 states. Cousin marriage is legal in 20 states and the District of Columbia.
DC.
First cousin marriage is legal in 6 states, but both...
it's legal, but you can't fuck.
But only under specific conditions. Certain
like
states,
if there's a gun involved.
Certain states, such as New York, California, and Florida, allow you to marry your first cousin with no limitations.
Ooh.
Cousin marriage is illegal in numerous states, including West Virginia, Kentucky, and Texas.
Where it became a problem.
Yeah. It's worth noting that first cousins have a higher inbreeding coefficient of 0.0625 compared to second cousins.
Whatever, 6.5% for first cousin. It's barely anything.
Is that much more than like regular, like if it's a 0.6% chance that you and your cousin are going to make an retarded offspring, is it that much higher than if you and a regular person have a baby that you're not related? Like, probably not.
Not
right?
much. I mean, you're going to get a couple of fox rabbits. It's just the way of the world.
The percentage of having I'm going to say fox rabbit so I don't say it several times.
But you're probably not typing in fox rabbit?
Having a child. The risk of having a... Oh. I like this. Who is it? Minnesota? What year is this from? Because it looks old. 1982.
Nice.
The Minnesota government document of the prevalence of mental retardation.
Okay.
Doesn't give me a percentage, though. Also, did it download? Yeah, it downloaded that PDF. Thanks. just what I want.
Well, you may need it later.
Genetics and autism, risk factors of mental retardation, risk of mental retardation among children born with birth defects. What are the 4 levels of mental retardation? Mild, moderate, severe, Scott Henson. Those are the levels.
I don't think those are the levels.
That's what they said. That's what they said. Well, it can't be that much higher than normal, right?
I wouldn't think.
Did I just get a TV delivered? And the podcast.
Podcast.
And the podcast! There's a TV outside my house.
Go get it. Hopefully it's got a pair of boots attached to it. You're going to hurt yourself doing that fake trip one day. Now, I don't think it should be as hard as this to find out what percentage of children are born fox rabbits. That was an excited noise.
The box looks a little beat up.
The box has seen some shit?
I don't think they were very delicate with the box. Like, it definitely looks like they were lifting it by the straps. They're like...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hopefully TV's fine.
I would hope. 1 in 700 in general are born with Down syndrome.
Mm-hmm. And what about autism? What about pedophilia? What about necrophilia?
Sorry. Expand on your question, what about pedophilia? Mm-hmm. Like if a child is born being a pedophile?
Yeah. I need to know the percentages.
I don't know if they've done the numbers on
well,
that.
They need to start crunching them.
Percentage children born with autism. Just give me the numbers. 1 in 36 has been identified with autism spectrum disorder.
Yeah,
but like
depends on what you.
Yeah. This one says 1 in 100. I'll give you 1 in 100. So that's 1%, and then Down syndrome is like 0.1%. So so mashing up Down syndrome and autism together, it's 1.1% not fucking your cousin, 6.5 fucking your cousin.
That's nothing.
Fuck your cousin.
That's nothing.
And definitely fuck your cousin once removed. Fuck your cousin's kids.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. You and your cousin are at the same generation.
Yeah.
You start fucking your cousin's kids.
I'm going to fuck Violet, my 2-year-old cousin once removed. Why did I say that?
Doxed on the podcast.
God damn.
Glitch. You know what to do.
You don't know.
Scott just said he wanted to fuck his cousin whose legal government name he just gave.
I didn't give a last name, and it's not Henson. You'll never find it. My sister and I are killing the Henson bloodline.
Watson.
No. But what if you just guessed it?
Peters. Roberts.
Oh, actually, no. Do I even know the last name?
I guess because it would be your cousin's husband's name.
Yeah. Also, are they married or are they living in sin?
Oh, could be living in sin.
I think they might be living in sin. I have never learned his last name. And her last name is White.
Herpes.
White, but sounds Chinese.
Oh. Gong.
Yes.
Chan. Ping pong bing bong.
A name shared in pronunciation but not spelling by both a Christopher and a Jet.
Lee.
Yes.
Christopher and Jet. All right.
Famous acting brothers.
Christopher and Jet Li.
So a couple weeks ago...
I'm still waiting for the pedophile answer, Scott, and the necrophilia answer.
I don't know what percentage of children are born pedophiles and necrophiliacs.
I'm just going to look it up.
You know what? You do. Maybe the Minnesota Journal of Medicine 1963 will have some answers for you.
Have engaged in necrophilia.
I mean, with my fucking wife, it's like necrophilia every night. Am I right? Am I right?
Fucking
fellas?
got him.
Same-sex marriage? It's all the same sex.
As far as I'm concerned, all marriage is gay marriage.
I'm not getting married until gay people can get married because I'm gay. I believe that's an R.I.P. Harris Whittles joke.
There's a... Oh, man. There are 4 types of necrophilia.
Oh, come on. What? Mild, moderate, medium, and Scott Henson. Also, I said moderate and medium. I think I meant one of those to be severe.
Yeah. Wow. I don't like it. I don't like how much...
How can there be 4 types of fucking dead people?
Do you know that 95% of necrophilia is committed by men?
That tracks.
I mean, yeah, it's hard to fuck a dead male body unless they've got rigor mortis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's wild. Homicidal necrophilia.
Oh.
So-called regular necrophilia.
So, kill him and fuck him.
Yeah. Just fuck him.
Find him and fuck him.
Find him and fuck him. Fantasizers and pseudo-necrophiles or pseudo-necrophilic killers.
AKA people who have done nothing wrong and just have interesting thoughts.
Yes. What? I'm not acting on them.
Yeah. I'm kind of a hero. As we learned in...
I'm kind of a hero.
As we learned in the 3rd installment of Lars von Trier's Depression trilogy, Nymphomaniac, I believe volume 2, people who are monsters but don't act on it are sort of the best people in the world.
Heroes.
Yeah.
Do you want to know all the different types of pedophilia?
Yes, I do.
Oh. Scott Henson.
Yep. Damn it! Walked right... Shit! Shit! God damn. So stupid.
Pedohebophilia.
Yeah. AKA basically... Oh, like almost.
Children.
Oh.
Under 11.
Oh, no, that's bad.
Yeah.
What's the good one? Ephebophilia?
What's the good
one? What's the one that's fine?
I can't say that. I can't continue this this conversation. You just gotten us in so much trouble. Hebophilia is 11 to 14.
Okay.
And ephebophilia is 15 to 18.
The good one.
I mean, I think that's the one that most people would fall under. Most pedophiles. Not regular, normal people. I think it takes a real...
Not the lead singer of Lost Prophets.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Not a lot. The director of Powder.
Jeffrey Jones. Scott Henson. Most of Hollywood.
Before you throw Jeffrey Jones under the bus, we've discussed this. What did he even do? He made some paintings.
That's right.
Nobody did anything.
Nobody got hurt.
He didn't even have a boner while he was making the paintings. And I think that is a heroic act.
If you can confirm that he was soft during the entire painting process, I am willing to give him a full pardon.
I think we take his word for it, and he said he didn't get a boner. It was artistic, and that's it.
I wasn't even hard. Jeffrey Jones, 2007. That's fine. Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks? What did Tom Hanks do? He's a pedophile? Is that what you're saying?
There's I read about a guy, I think also an actor, but not as get this, not as successful as Tom Hanks. Who's
throwing shade at Tom Hanks?
Who accused him of being a pedophile and said, like, if I die suspiciously, it was because I called Tom Hanks a pedophile. And then he was like forced off a bridge.
Really?
Yeah.
So this is the same thing as Tom Segura's Garth Brooks thing?
Yes.
All right, whatever.
What's the guy's name in case people want to do independent research?
There's definitely a listener who knows what we're talking about, for sure.
He's got like a silly name. I like if you type actor who accused. First thing that comes up is Kevin Spacey.
Nice.
P.S. Not guilty.
Not guilty. Didn't do anything wrong. Can't prove it.
Who accused Tom Hanks? Steven Spielberg and Tom Hanks accused of pedophilia.
By
wait for it. Where's the guy? Isaac Cappy.
Isaac Yankum.
No, he's not the official dentist of the WWF. Isaac Cappy. Isaac spelled the standard spelling, Cappy, Kappy.
Isuck.
I suck.
Isaac
Cappy. Yeah. So look into him and you'll find a whole bunch of interesting stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
Also accusing
just everyone in Hollywood.
I think a lot, and also cannibalism in the mix.
Oh no. They got Armand Hammer again?
And the Rothschilds.
Oh shit. It's all going down.
So yeah, he was definitely murdered.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Apparently Crispin Glover also accused Steven Spielberg of pedophilia.
Everybody who's dropped out of the Hollywood limelight is like, nope, they were a pedophile. They sexually assaulted me. Which definitely we're not going to talk about a guy who's not a pedophile, but definitely a rapist in one of the things we watched.
Roger Moore?
Roger Moore, noted rapist. You know what? I bet you he did some groping. Sir Roger seems like he's a raper.
I don't know if that's fair.
No, I think it's fair.
I think he could. I think it's definitely on the table, but also he could have been like the most proper gentleman. He could go either way in my head.
Yeah, I guess.
But maybe he's a full-on rapist.
Philanthropist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gives to charity.
Could be.
And has sex with people against their will.
Donates to starving children, rapes women.
Yeah.
The best of both worlds.
So what?
But you know why? He's feeding those children so they grow up so he can rape them.
It's true.
He's Sneaky Pete. Sneaky Raj.
Was Sneaky Pete a thing? Was it a show with
Giovanni Ribisi? Yeah. About?
Couldn't tell you. How about
being sneaky?
There's just that like crop of shows that just exist, did like multiple seasons,
and no one
good fucking luck.
No.
Finding a person on God's green earth who has seen even part of one episode. How about
2015 to 2019?
Yeah. Sneaky Pete.
Aired on Amazon.
Sure.
And a con man running from a vicious gangster takes cover by assuming the identity of his prison cellmate Pete and reuniting with Pete's estranged family, which threatens to drag him into a world just as dangerous as the one he's escaping.
Wouldn't Pete's family...
you'd think so, but I think the implication is he looks like him.
Oh. Enough to fool his family?
Who played Pete? I'm going to look it up.
Who did play Pete? Get this. Giovanni Ribisi.
He played the second Pete. Who's real Pete? Give me first Pete. Ethan Embry. I don't think Ethan Embry and Giovanni Ribisi look the same.
I mean, they're both white gentlemen of a certain age, but beyond that...
Does that look like Giovanni Ribisi to you?
You know it doesn't, if I'm being honest.
Not even close.
Shout out to Ethan Embry for getting work in the 2010s, though. And how about, like, I don't know, Call Me Fitz, starring Jason Priestley.
I'm sorry, that's a thing?
Call Me Fitz.
I feel like it's probably something my mom watched. Oh, nope. Judging by the poster? Nope.
Is his penis out?
A morally bankrupt car salesman is forced to become business partners with his inner conscience, an offbeat do-gooder intent on healing Fitz's mangled psyche, one hilarious disaster at a time. 48 episodes.
4 seasons of 12.
On HBO.
Like, who?
Jason Priestley's mom. Jason Priestley's aunt. Jason Priestley's second cousin once removed.
His mom's sister or on his dad's side?
His dad's side.
Okay.
Not his dad, though. His dad did not condone this kind of activity.
Old man Priestley?
Old man Priestley.
Not a fan of Call Me Fitz.
I did not even know it was a thing until you just brought it up.
Yeah, but just shows like that.
God.
Why are you making them?
Because you gotta... What are you supposed to do? Make it and then just bury it?
I was gonna say, like, those are the shows that should be wiped off the face of the earth for tax credit.
Absolutely. Just keep doing those shows and then not showing them to anyone.
And let me see Batgirl.
I'm the one who wants the Batgirl.
Who even was Batgirl?
Give me the Batgirl.
Who was it? Alicia Silverstone?
Zoe Saldana. I don't know.
No, I'm actually...
You'll never know.
I don't care about it at all, but I need to know.
Was it Batgirl?
It was, wasn't it?
I don't fucking remember, man. Oh, Brendan Fraser was in it. J.K. Simmons. Michael Keaton was Bruce Wayne. Leslie Grace.
That doesn't mean anything.
The star of such things as In the Heights.
Little Lin-Manuel.
That's it.
Oh.
Is she like a musician?
I mean, if she was...
I think she's like a...
In the Heights. Wait, was Batgirl a musical?
I guess she's a model and a singer. And that's it. The funny thing is the IMDb thing says that she is the first non-white actress to play the role of Barbara Gordon / Batgirl.
No, she's not.
Well...
What did we learn?
Well...
That's what you get.
For falling in love?
For falling in love with a not white Batgirl.
That's what you get when you fall in love.
Directed by
you only get 2
Arab guys?
Pain and hope and sorrow? Are those the lyrics?
Maybe.
It's from Austin Powers. You know, the Burt Bacharach and Elvis Costello song?
Yeah, I know the song.
Yeah. Is it the lyrics?
It's something like that. I'm not... I don't have what do you get when you fall in love memorized.
Well, that's because you're a coward.
I apologize.
That's because you're the biggest coward of us all,
Okay,
Scott.
so we've learned that you need a not white you need a white Batgirl and you need white Batgirl directors. Because I think that's where this movie failed. This was directed by Adil El Arbi and Bilal Fallah, both of whom...
Arby's?
Both... Arby, A-R-B-I, but still. Both of whom are younger than me. And, and they're both from Belgium?
Oh. Do they do any of the Belgium movies we like?
I bet...
Not?
Well, they did do Bad Boys for Life. What do you think about that?
That was the best Bad Boys, if you exclude the first 2.
I bet no one in Belgium is mad at those guys for living there. Noted.
Noted, very ethnically diverse country.
Noted very highly tolerant Western European countries when it comes to immigrants. No, it's okay. The movie only cost $90 million US.
Oh, you know what? It's practically nothing.
Drop in the bucket. That's like half a Waterworld.
that is like half a Waterworld. Waterworld.
So when you think about it that way, it's good they scrapped it.
It you know what? You're right.
But I do feel bad.
It is good they scrapped it.
I do feel bad for J.K., Brendan Fraser, and Michael Keaton. I guess I feel bad for the white men and nobody else. I guess that's where my sympathies lie.
Do you know who I hate? And it's not because she's a woman, but it is kind of because she's a woman.
Do you know who I hate? And it's not because she's a woman, but it is because she's not white. No. What do you?
The girl playing Snow White.
I don't know.
I don't know her fucking name, but she's been a real mouthy C-word about everything. About the patriarchy and the way movies are made and how she's just a bitch and I don't like her.
Is it Rachel Zegler?
Sure.
And okay, I feel like this is the same picture.
The girl you just saw?
That I just saw as the girl who played Batgirl.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
How are they not the same person?
I think I may have uncovered a conspiracy.
Oh,
here.
shit.
Also, I think they also both might be Halle Bailey. I almost made you choke.
Maybe.
Okay, let's go back to fucking Batgirl. Because this... Hold on. We may need to take an entire pivot on the show here. We may get to zero...
Pivot?
Yeah, it's the same person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Leslie Grace, Batgirl. You see?
Yeah.
Do you see?
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's seared into my retinas.
Rachel Zegler, Snow White.
No, that's the same person.
It's the same person.
Same person.
That's fucking insane.
It's not even racism. It's just that
it's just the same
look
person.
The same.
That's bonkers.
Now show me Halle Berry.
Halle Berry. That's the Chinese Halle Bailey. I think she's blacker, and I think her eyes are further apart.
Can she swim, though?
Can't swim a lick. Which is...
I hope nobody important ever listens to this podcast.
It's a statement of fact. And also really funny.
That is true. They couldn't film a lot of
She's an absolute alien.
She is, and she's much blacker.
She is blacker, but there's too much eye gap. Too much eye gap, not enough thigh gap.
It's wide.
It's insane.
Usually not enough thigh gap?
Yeah, so too much eye gap, not enough thigh gap. Yeah.
Your eyes shouldn't be the same distance apart as your knees.
That's the only thing I like about her Little Mermaid casting, and she basically looks like a fish. It's just too bad.
Except fish can swim.
I was just gonna say it's just too bad that she's black and can't swim.
Yeah. But like, how do you not see that? When you're doing casting, you should say, "Can you swim?
Can you swim?"
Yes, I can. Okay, let's go prove it.
There's gonna be some water stuff when you're playing the Little Mermaid.
Get ready for your water sports.
There should be a water sports test aspect to the auditioning process.
Okay, go up on the high dive, do a backflip. All right, you're cast.
Do a high dive.
Oh, you just drowned? Oh, well, you're not in the movie.
I was going to say, there's an important part after doing the high dive, which is don't drown.
But see, like, I feel people who don't swim or can't swim wouldn't do the big dive. Like, I wouldn't go up there and do the big dive. I would get up there and go, okay, I don't want the fucking movie, sorry.
See, now I'm a tricky one, is because I'm an excellent swimmer, but very scared of heights. So I also wouldn't do it, but I still think I should get the role.
Excellent swimmer who wouldn't save me from drowning in that pool?
You had to learn. Or
I didn't learn.
Or die.
I didn't learn.
Well, so you died.
I died. I'm the ghost haunting this room. I'm my own uncle.
This is your heaven. How?
That's fucking sad.
How sad is that?
Very sad. I don't even have a working PS5 controller. That's how sad heaven is.
Yeah, your heaven PS5 controller has joystick drift. What a fucking bummer.
What a bummer. At least I'm getting that powder blue one tomorrow.
That's pretty exciting. I'm getting a powder one. It's got Victor Salva's arrest record on it.
Nice.
And then a list of all the movies he made after he went
Jeepers
to jail.
Creepers 1, Jeepers Creepers 2, Jeepers Creepers 3, Jeepers Creepers 4.
Jeepers Creepers.
That might be it.
The Reckoning. Jeepers Creepers, The Legend of Curly's Gold.
I love that Powder is on Disney Plus.
Really?
Yep.
That's fun.
That's just really
Is it a Disney? It can be a Disney movie.
No, but it's probably Fox and they own the rights.
It's something Fox.
But it's still just really funny that a movie directed by a pedophile, like a known pedophile.
I mean, I was going to say, there's probably some Steven Spielberg movies on there too.
And some Tom Hanks.
So, what, 3 weeks ago, we did 1999's The Boondock Saints. Mm-hmm. Correct? Mm-hmm. 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 If I was to tell you that, you would agree. Mr. Gumble. Who's your go-to Gumble?
Bryant.
You're a Bryant man?
I actually don't know the difference. So
I don't either. I've never seen them at the same time.
I for the longest time didn't know there was two.
Yeah.
I thought there was just one.
One of them did HBO's Real Sports.
Yeah.
And one was also on television.
Yeah. Was he on 60 Minutes?
Oh, maybe it was something more newsy.
Yeah.
Maybe a 2020 or an...
This hour has 20...
Maybe this hour has 22 minutes. Enjoy, Canadian content fans.
Hey, it's CanCon, baby.
And be confused, the rest of the world.
They can look it up if they want. I don't know.
Is there anyone south of the border who likes, let alone has heard of, Rick Mercer?
Probably anybody that's very close to Toronto, like in that Michigan, like
Upper Peninsula, Michigan.
Upper Peninsula, Michigan. I guess they probably got a lot of that stuff.
All right, I'll give you Upper Pen, but that's it.
Upper Pen.
Can't spell peninsula without penis.
That is true, actually.
Makes you think. Is all of Michigan gay?
Yes.
I put it to you that the answer is yes. So we did the Boondock Saints. And then my cat tried to die. Then he got better, but then I still had a vet bill. And then people wanted to help with the vet bill. But they couldn't just fucking send me money because that'd be too easy. They sent me money
selfish.
And expected things in return.
Fucking selfish.
Which brings us to the chubby pencil.
I don't want to help you out. I want something in return.
I want things.
You piece of shit.
Which brings us to this piece of shit. The chubby pencil, which is a fun username, / Tyson W doxed.
Got him.
I don't know what you prefer to go as. Maybe you think it's weird to be called the chubby pencil on a show. I would think that's weird. I'd want to be called my fucking name. So I'm calling you your fucking name. And now here's your home address. So he
1192 Evergreen Terrace, Springfield somewhere.
Kentucky.
No. Springfield, Missouri.
I'll be dead in the cold, cold ground before I recognize Missouri. Young Tyson informed. Had you heard of this before?
I only before we rewatched the movie, because I looked and said I think he's only done the 2 Boondock Saints movies
and upcoming third,
and then when it said because it had other ones, it said writer, actor, whatever. So I clicked on actor, self, and I was like, oh,
what the hell's Overnight?
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Gotcha. Yeah, I was. Yeah. Besides that, I was unaware of this. So, shortly after Boondock Saints was made, and also leading up to it, because this is also part of it getting made. There's a documentary made on the world famous director with many credits to his name that don't contain the words Boondock Saints.
Yeah.
Troy Duffy, which is even his name is douchey.
Yeah. He is mass garbage. Just like the biggest piece of mass trash.
Yeah.
He's a masshole.
He's truly a masshole. So two guys in his crew, one of whom is named Tony Montana.
Tony
fucking Montana.
How does that even happen?
That's amazing. Like, he's got cool parents. But also, he would have been named that before Scarface came out.
In theory, yes.
Yeah, but still funny. You could also, after Scarface comes out, so 20 years before this, you could go by Anthony.
Yeah.
That's on the table.
Yeah.
Or Tone, Soprano style.
Ant.
I don't like Ant.
Like the comedian Ant.
Or Ant and Dec.
Ant and Dec.
British.
They were in a boy band back in the day, and now they're presenter guys.
Yeah.
They were in, what was that big British boy band in the early 90s?
The Great British Bake Off.
I don't know if that's right.
One Direction.
That's a little later.
Westlife.
Well, I think, maybe West. Oh,
I don't know.
I think I'm thinking Westlife, but it might not actually be. Let me look.
En Vogue.
That's black.
Were they Salt and Pepper? Were Ant
Salt and Pepper.
Were Ant and Dec Salt and Pepper?
They could have been. Give me what you got. What I want is I want to hug and kiss you.
That is better.
That is better. Acting, no. Music.
Turns out neither of has ever sung before, and you're crazy.
No, they are. Oh, no, sorry. They were their own thing. They used to be called PJ and Duncan.
I don't care for that.
In the 90s, and then they rebranded as Ant and Dec, which are like their... Oh, no. Yeah, Anthony McPartlin and Declan Donnelly.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, so I thought they were in a boy band. But, no, they released... What do you got here? 1, 2, 3. They got 3 albums. 94, 95, 97.
Good stuff. Westlife was what? Ronan Keating?
Yeah, man.
don't you fucking yeah man me.
Dublin, Ireland. Nicky Byrne, Cian Egan, Mark Feely, Shine Phelan. Past members, Brian McFadden.
Oh wait, so nobody was Westlife.
I guess not.
It's just a bunch of Irish fuckers. So what was Ronan Keating in? And what was Robbie Williams in?
The same...
Take that! Is
that.
What I'm fucking thinking of.
Ronan Keating was in Boyzone.
Boyzone!
You know what? This is a fucking Boyzone.
This is a Boyzone.
This is a fucking Boyzone. This podcast is a Boyzone.
And Robbie
We are rebranding as Boyzone.
I like Boyzone, actually. That's pretty sick. And Robbie Williams was Take That? Yes.
Yeah.
Along with 3 other guys who could easily be dead.
Who you put them in a room, you'd have a hard time picking them out.
Yeah. I would have a hard time picking them out in a room full of Elon Musks.
Yep.
So that was the story of 2003's Overnight.
Done.
So they're the couple of the boys are just filming everything in the lead up to. So Troy Duffy is a musician first and a director screenwriter second.
Yep.
He's in
he's a bartender first.
Sorry, he's a bartender first, a musician second, a communist third, and a world famous director screenwriter fourth.
Yeah, yes.
So he's in a really cool band called
The Brood.
The Brood. Very cool. Did I write cool in all caps in my notes?
I'm sure you did.
Yes, I did. Yeah, and he owns, like, I don't know, I guess... No, he doesn't own. He works at...
A bar.
A cool bar.
In West Hollywood.
In West Hollywood, where celebrities come.
Yep.
So did we have to hear from Marky Mark for a while? Yes, we did.
Nobody sounds more uneducated when they speak than 90s Mark Wahlberg.
That's a very good observation.
The manner in, like, he kept saying, I don't remember exactly what phrase it was, but he kept using the same, throwaway term, like, after every single sentence he said. And you're like, Marky, you are fucking stupid. Yeah. And you blinded a Vietnamese man.
Yeah, it was like his Southie, like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Whatever
the fuck it was.
Yeah. Whatever his post-sentence ad-lib is.
Probably a slur.
Probably a slur.
Probably a racial slur or a homophobic slur.
Probably punching an old Asian man.
Yeah. Until he loses sight in both eyes and then gets to continue making blockbuster movies for 30 fucking years.
Thanks, Peter Berg.
Well, listen. It's not Pete's fault. Pete didn't do anything wrong, right? I don't want to hear any more slander about my boy Pete.
Continually hire a hate crimer to star in every movie he makes.
But his movies are made for him.
Yes, they are.
They're exactly Mark Wahlberg stories.
Oh, they are. They're all documentaries.
Yeah.
He was the lone survivor.
And if he was on one of those planes, 9/11 wouldn't have happened.
If he was on one of those planes, 9/11 would happen. And if he was on one of those oil rigs, the BP spill wouldn't have happened. Is that?
Mm-hmm. That's what that movie was about.
Number of global tragedies.
Or the Boston bombing. If he was there a little bit sooner, he would have stopped it.
True.
Although, is that what Patriots Day is about?
Yes. I don't know if it's about him stopping it, but it's...
No, but it is the Boston bombing.
It's about the Boston bombing, yeah.
But then what's the Jake Gyllenhaal one where he... Stronger, where he loses his legs? Is that also the Boston bombing?
That's a great question. I think in that one... Jake is a sociopathic crime scene photographer.
Does he take a no spit on his ass anal scene?
Yeah, and he's gay. They're calling it Gay Nightcrawler. Also,
it is also Boston bombing.
It is, yeah. Boston strong.
Oh, it's directed by the shitbag who's been doing all those bad Halloween movies. And Your Highness.
Your Highness. I watched some of on a plane once.
Uh-huh. And it was great, right?
It was so great I never even thought to go finish it.
Okay. All right, I hear you.
What Halloween movies?
Halloween. Halloween Kills. Halloween Ends.
The actual Halloween
JK, movies. There's a new one?
No.
I don't know, maybe. Do you ever think they're going to stop making those movies?
I think...
Not a fucking chance they're never making another Halloween.
Respect storytelling. The last one should be the last one.
Yeah, because that stopped so many people.
I think storytelling should be priority one.
I think you're stupid.
So, yeah. So that's Troy Duffy. Back to The Brood. The fucking photo shoot for the album cover.
Chef's kiss.
Top one.
That is the most
gayest shit
That
I've
is the
ever
most
seen.
year 2000.
Jesus.
Like disturbed, stained, like all the bad music I listened to in high school. Like it was so perfect.
It made me want to kill myself.
It was so beautiful.
It was. Let me refer to my notes. Ugh, the photo shoot. What a fucking loser.
I mean, yes, 100% what a fucking loser.
Also, he's when he's not doing cool sunglasses and dusters photo shoots, he's a big overalls guy.
Yeah.
Overalls no shirt guy.
Yeah.
But like not hillbilly style, like urban style, which is somehow worse.
Yeah.
Because at least hillbilly you understand.
Yeah, and hillbilly's more about just like keeping it breathable.
Yeah,
so that you're not all sweaty.
Like his
and
is
gross.
a fashion statement.
His is a fashion statement.
He thinks
he's cool.
I would say it's not a fashion statement; it's a death wish.
Okay.
Someone, or maybe it must be him. Did someone else describe the music as the Beatles meets Alice in Chains?
Yeah, it was
someone else did.
It was the music producer.
It was
guy.
the producer.
It was the Doobie Brother dude.
That's right.
And he was like, yeah, it was like if,
but not Michael McDonald, so I don't give a shit.
Michael McDonald's a Doobie Brother?
He was at least associated with him.
I don't know. That's not my kind of music, so I don't know shit about it. Yeah, he said it when they first were like doing some of the recording in the studio, and he said it's, you know, if you could take the singing, the vocals of the Beatles, but make it sound Alice in Chains, that's what they have. And you're like, no, it's not even. Did you notice that there was no singing?
I did notice
it was just guitar, and it was just him. You never heard any of the rest of the band doing anything.
No.
It was just Troy.
Yeah. So that was interesting. So somewhere in between bartending and looking cool, he wrote a screenplay called The Boondock Saints, and up-and-coming Hollywood producer, young Harvey Weinstein. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Weinstein?
Maybe Steen.
Took over at Miramax Pictures, took interest in it, and suddenly young Mr. Duffy became the talk of the town.
The twinkle in a man's eye before he had to put other things get other things in his eye.
So you sold the screenplay for some hundreds of thousands, and everyone was excited, and then it seemed like he and Miramax was behind him to make this cool movie.
And this is after, of course, this is after Affleck and Damon.
Yes.
So they've already had this these young Bostonian screenplay writers are the big ticket.
Smartest people
most
in America are coming from South Boston.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The most tolerant, open-minded, liberal, forward-thinking, non-hate criming people.
Yeah. Yeah. Look to Southie.
Yep.
And Harvey buys him the bar he was working at. Yep. So now I think they co-owned it. But I think Harvey just in name and Troy in practice.
No.
So it seemed like everything was going good, and then it just immediately they're going through A-list actors. There's a thing on when he was on the phone. It takes him 4 seconds to get a giant head.
Oh yeah,
just immediately,
instantaneously.
Yeah, he's
like fucking Keanu Reeves. Guy's a fucking hack. I would never cast him.
And
in a
who
movie.
did he say after Keanu Reeves?
One of our favorite actors. Mm-hmm. Literally one of the best actors in the world. Ethan Hawke
calls Ethan Hawke talentless.
Yeah.
And wants nothing to do with him.
Fuck
you.
Fuck you. Number one, fuck you.
Yeah.
Number two, double fuck you. Number three, at least he pronounced every actor's name correctly, unlike a certain other person we know. Because who is he waiting for the callback from?
William Dafoe?
No.
Oh.
Who's the name of someone that Adam can't pronounce correctly?
Kenneth Branagh.
You know what? I'm a big Kenneth Branagh fan, but you know, if he doesn't think this, then fuck him.
Yeah.
But he's in this bar because the bar is very popular with the Hollywood community. I guess was 90s West Hollywood not as gay as it is now?
I think it was gay, but it was still gay, but also had celebrities.
Oh.
Who are gay.
I was gonna say. It's because Patrick Swayze's there.
R.I.P.
There was a couple.
There's a bunch.
Other action. Goldblum. Jake Busey. Jake Busey got some lines.
Big Buse getting lines.
Buse. Shasta McNasty himself.
Bad guy from Contact.
Yeah, there was a couple other Oh, Matthew Modine.
Yes.
Some other people, but anyways, yeah. So he's immediately getting like these meetings or talking with these like big name
people.
He was like hanging out with Patrick Swayze.
Yeah,
like it wasn't just like coincidentally they're in the same place.
No, they were like chilling.
They were like hanging out.
Yeah,
which is wild.
Yeah.
P.S. Patrick Swayze, my mom's favorite actor of all time, and probably the person she's the most in love with.
Nice.
Way more than my dad. Not even my dad's not even a close second.
I mean, she could do a lot
Patrick
worse.
Swayze is like my mom's number one. Like she's been in love with him forever. Patrick Swayze number one. Brendan Shanahan number two.
Brendan Shanahan.
Yeah, I used to have a Brendan Shanahan Detroit Red Wings poster in my room growing up, and my mom would always comment on how attractive he is. And I was like, gross, get out of my room, Mom. Get out of here so I can jerk off to my Brendan Shanahan poster.
Yeah, this isn't for you. I'm trying to think of my mom's all-time are. I mean, young Al Pacino, she likes. I can 100% tell you her current, which is kind of a weird one. Darren Criss
from like Glee.
Was he in Glee?
I don't know. I think that's the one thing I know him from.
Do I have the right name? Yes, I do. Yeah, he was on 5 years of Glee.
So she likes him young, is what you're telling me.
She likes him young.
But what's he currently in that she's? Oh boy.
She fell in love with him in the Versace season of American Crime Story, where he's the murderer.
Oh,
yeah.
So maybe she's just into murderers.
Oh, let's be clear.
I mean, she's a white woman.
She's a white woman and is very much into murderers, but she also thinks Darren Criss is very cute.
My mom likes, so Patrick Swayze 1, Brendan Shanahan 2, Alan Doyle, the lead singer of Great Big Sea, is number 3.
I forgot.
Well, he's got like the long flowing hair and sort of like the like soul patchy thing going on.
I forgot Great Big Sea was your mom's favorite band.
They are?
Yeah.
I like them. I don't listen to them very often, but I like them.
I can name one song by them.
And would your dad's favorite be anyone that's not Penelope Cruz?
Anyone that's not a woman.
I don't know if you know about me, but my dad's gay.
My dad's gay.
I think that's one of the only things I know about your dad is that he doesn't like Penelope. He hates Penelope Cruz. Don't say her name.
You'll get it.
I can picture her stupid face. She's Australian, but you don't always know that she's Australian. Dark features.
Yep.
What the fuck is her name?
You're right there. Damages, Bridesmaids.
Yeah.
A third example.
The Insidious movies.
And he doesn't like her flat pan face.
Yeah.
And her name is Rose Byrne.
Rose Byrne. Yeah.
I always forget she's a secret Australian too.
Yeah, those are the only things I know about your dad is that he doesn't like those two women.
Although he did watch all 5 seasons of Damages starring Rose Byrne.
Yeah. Is he a big Glenn Close fan?
Is
she on Damages?
She is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll never watch it because it's TV.
It's pretty good. There's one season that has I think the John Goodman season has a dumb ending. Oh. It's like a real Deus Ex Machina, like, oh no, shit's bad. Here's the U.S. Marshals, and they fixed everything.
Done.
Yeah, that one was bad. I think the rest were good. There's some Ted Danson stuff. That was good.
Ted.
David Costabile is always in the mix, so he's fun. There's usually like a big star each. There's like a Ted Danson season, a John Goodman season. There's a William Hurt and someone else season.
I like William Hurt.
There's a a huge star. There's a Campbell Scott and Martin Short season.
You lost me. You mean literally the best actor in Jurassic World Dominion?
Is one of the worst performances.
It literally is. In one of the worst movies ever.
Unbelievably terrible.
Unbelievably horrible.
Like, you're watching the whole movie.
Unintentionally robotic.
Yeah, you're waiting for the reveal that he's a robot.
That he's cybernetic.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh
no, he's just bad. Turns out. I would almost watch Jurassic World Dominion again
just so you can
Campbell Scott's
stare at Campbell Scott's performance. Yeah, it's very weird.
It's fascinating.
Okay, given the options, I could only choose one, and I want you to give me the option.
Jurassic Park 1 Or Jurassic World Dominion.
Jurassic World Dominion. Damages. Weeds.
Yeah.
Or 6 Feet Under.
That's tough. I will... Nothing against Weeds. It's good. It comes last.
Okay.
I think if you're only watching one, watch 6 Feet Under.
Okay.
Damages second.
Okay.
Yeah. Damages... unless you don't want to sob at the finale. Then I would switch it and probably go Damages.
I like to sob.
So do I.
And I want to see Dexter power bottoming a black guy.
Well, I got great news on 2 fronts, Drew. You are going to sob and see Dexter power bottoming a black guy.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Black guys are tops only.
Obviously.
No bottom blacks.
No. Damn, now I want to watch... Now I just want to rewatch 6 Feet Under.
Should we do a 6 Feet Under season? Follow as well as a Slider season?
Gotta do a Slider season.
I really want to.
I mean, it's a fun show. It's got that Pavarotti looking motherfucker.
There's a dinosaur episode. There's the scariest episode where there's no men, it's just women. They run the world.
Girls?
Beyonce got it. Beyonce got it right.
Who run the world?
Black queens who have a bajillion dollars.
I thought when you started saying black queens who have a bajillion dollars, when you started saying bajillion, I thought you were going to say black queens who have a vagina. I'm like, that seems redundant, but okay, still a funny thing to say.
No, I only like black queens who are MTF trans and have
Mandafeline,
like 9-inch top only energy.
It's a good energy to have.
Yeah.
It's an energy I wish I had. I wish I had MTF 9-inch penis top only energy.
Yep. It's a good life to live.
I would probably be the president if I had that kind of energy.
You would be the goddamn president. The tightest pants.
Oh, you're gonna know very little. Yeah. Will be left to the imagination.
I would not even be mad if the world was just huge dick black trans walking around with just the tightest pants. Like I
like that a lot.
I would just be like, "Oh, you are so lucky."
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
Okay, so Troy's making so is it really explain like why they start like shying away from him, other than they just sort of realize he's kind of a douchebag?
No, I honestly, it's just because his ego.
Yeah, right.
Because he starts getting, he's very mouthy
and demanding.
He's demanding. He's like he thinks, like he genuinely becomes so delusional.
Yeah,
so fast.
Like
that everything
fast.
Good that's happening is because of him.
Yeah,
that like if it wasn't for the movie, then there'd be no band, there'd be no record deal, which, yes, is true.
Yeah.
But there is no reason to be turning on every single one of your family members and friends who are doing, like, it's not like the band members or the guys in charge of the movie are, like, complaining to him, trying to make changes.
No one is providing any antagonism besides him.
He is meeting no resistance from his team.
Everyone's
but the second you get together, he's got to turn on them.
Yeah.
And he's doing all this, like secret, like going out to talk to the cameras and be like, fuck those guys. Without me, they'd be fucking nothing. Just like for no reason. Nothing's happening.
I love the brother that just hates him.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
And he's like awesome. The talented one.
Yes.
Like that, like the record producer guy literally says,
I like that
if it wasn't for him, then I would have never signed.
I would have no interest in this band.
Like he's the talented one.
Yeah.
And then he's the one that wants to quit.
Yes.
Yeah, like it's wild. Yeah, but it's great that they actually like acknowledge.
Yeah.
Like, maybe he wrote this script that people like, but he's not the talented family member. Like the brother is the talented one.
Yeah. And was it one of the two directors of this that at the like group meeting they had, they're like, "Hey, can we have like any money?" And he said no.
Oh yeah. Well, those are the guys. I don't.
Or was it?
I don't think they were
not the directors.
They were the band managers.
Okay.
They were the guys that were the band managers before they like got the record, like the whole time going up. And then when they signed the record deal, Troy was like cutting them out.
Yeah.
And they
weren't even like they're basically asking for a loan.
No.
They're like, can we borrow against what the money coming in for the record deal?
And
he's like, no, fuck you.
Well, he's like, there is no money because we don't owe you shit.
Yeah.
And he literally said, like, if it was up to me, you guys, like, like as far as I'm concerned, you guys don't get anything.
Yeah.
I'm doing you a favor by giving you a gift.
Yeah.
Like he's gifting them money, but like even though they've both been the managers of the band the whole
since
time.
It started. Yeah.
But then they're like he's arguing that like I would have gotten the record deal no matter what because of the movie.
Yeah.
Like you guys didn't do shit. Mm-hmm. So like they're like he's a complete just like the worst scumbag.
He fucking sucks.
He is South Boston at its finest.
He's the worst. And then so that as they start like losing funding and support, you can definitely hear him on the phone saying, look how Jewish they're being about it, which seems very uncharacteristic for a South Boston guy.
And for Hollywood. Because eventually Miramax drops them.
Yes.
And then he starts feuding with Weinstein.
Yes.
And they have no money coming in. They haven't made anything yet.
No.
And they're trying to look for financing, but like nobody's really helping them out until they get like a random indie company that he's got a fraction of, I think the original budget was 19 million is what they said, and then this one was like 4 or 5. So like he finally does get the financing and gets the movie together, but like nobody wants to work on it because they're not offering money.
Yeah, and then like in the trades and in Variety and stuff, they show you like the progression of the headlines, like Hollywood's new golden boy, and then like things on hold for blah blah blah, and then it just like trends downward.
Yeah, right. And so eventually they do start filming. They film in Toronto,
and they showed
wild. I did not know it was filmed in Toronto.
I didn't know that. I thought it was weird they showed nothing about the actual cast getting cast.
Yeah, I guess maybe nothing was that important.
I guess it wasn't that interesting. They just found these two guys and got Willem.
Because at one point they acknowledged that like Patrick Swayze passed. They acknowledged that Kenneth Branagh passed,
and he doesn't want Keanu or Ethan Hawke.
Fuck those fucking guys. But yeah, I guess maybe there just wasn't anything like super. I mean, like Norman Reedus and Sean Patrick Fenley were kind of nobodies.
Neither of them were much better. Willem was legit though.
Yeah, Billy Connolly wasn't a thing in America.
No,
and then Rocco's like his fucking real life friend.
Yeah, he's just a guy.
You don't. Yeah, right.
Rocco's an Italian guy.
An Italian guy.
Yeah. He was probably easy enough to get.
Very easy to get.
Yeah.
So during all of this, they get a record deal. And the thing is that originally they were going to get a record deal with like Madonna's record or like the guy who was Madonna and Michael Jackson's manager was getting them a deal with the record company. Mm-hmm. But then that disappeared after they lost the Miramax thing.
Right.
And the reason behind why all of that happened and why they couldn't get any financing is because nobody wanted to touch the project because they knew it was Weinstein's like project.
Yeah,
because he found the guy. He worked on getting the money.
Because Weinstein doesn't want it, that makes it poison.
Yes,
because Weinstein has and always will own Hollywood.
Yes, he will.
Him and his mangled genitals that he can't even use.
Even use them. It's all about fingers and tongue for him. But yeah,
no one has done more rapes with less to work with.
100%.
In a way, and I've said it before on the podcast, in other contexts, he's kind of a hero.
I was going to say Hilary Swank in Girl Interrupt. No,
Boys Don't Cry.
Boys Don't Cry has done a lot with less.
True.
But
girls don't cry, boys don't get interrupted.
Yes. But yeah, so they get a record deal with Atlantic Records.
Yeah.
And then that just kind of feeds his ego tenfold.
Yeah.
And then he starts going off the rails.
Because the first record deal was Maverick.
And
they dropped it. Yeah.
So now they're trying to get the distribution. So they go to Cannes and get a screening.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really funny because they show them going to the screening and then they go 3 days later. So obviously it didn't go great. Or just nothing happened.
I think kind of nothing happened. I think it was shown, it was received fine, and nobody wanted to buy it.
And then when the next time they're showing them, they're sitting on the beach talking, and that's when he's sort of like, the fucking guy, like, this guy fucking screwed us. This guy's doing nothing. Like, he starts turning on everybody who got the movie actually shot and got it sent to Cannes. Like, it's like 100% just losing your goddamn mind. And they come back to America, and then now he's focused on they were gonna make the record. The band's all working on that. I think one of my favorite parts of the movie was when he went to the university to speak to the kids about filmmaking, even though he had no formal filmmaking training.
University. I will only accept that
Boston
if
State?
he just if he forced his way in.
Oh,
they were too polite to ask him to leave.
100%.
But if a university reached out to him, fuck that university.
I mean, I would agree. I can't. I would be very shocked if they were the one that initiated and
couldn't have been,
not
right?
him initiating.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, by the way, I just made this movie. I'd like to come talk at your school. And they'd be like, sure.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we're not going to pay you. Yeah, that's fine.
If it was the school's idea, I'm pissed.
Yes, I agree. But I like that there were the couple of the film students, there were women, and they were asking, they were being sincere about their statements.
Yeah.
And he just he couldn't even look at them without being angry. How dare these women ask me questions about making a movie? You're never making a movie.
Well, yeah,
you're a female.
I mean, put yourself in his shoes. He's the coolest guy in the world.
It's the year 2000. He just made that awesome album cover. And now you're asking him about
sickest
making
pictures you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rottweilers, chain link fences. The one guy was wearing a black fedora.
Fucking gay.
The gayest thing you've ever
nothing
seen.
to do with sexuality.
No.
Just
lame
fucking
as
gay.
fuck.
Just a bunch of Elon Musks.
Yeah. But yeah, just the one girl had said, when we get people that come in and talk to us, a lot of them are very much you kind of gotta fight your way through, and you're gonna get rejected quite a bit, but you just gotta keep chugging along and everything. And he's just it's every fucking time you go out there, it's like your mom slapping you in the face 100 times and then apologizing to you afterwards and telling you to keep going. He's like, it's fucking bullshit. The whole fucking thing is fucked. And then he starts getting mouthy. He's like this fucking guy right here. I can see you staring at me.
Yeah,
you're
he starts picking a fight with a guy,
me and stuff
who's eyeballing him.
He's
or
so angry.
So angry
at just the world.
Yeah,
he has to be so nonstop 24/7 furious that nobody can question him on anything. And so he just finally is completely lost it, lost his mind. So the movie gets put in 5 theaters.
Single digit theaters nationwide
for 1 month or 1 week.
1 week,
that's it.
And
nobody sees it. And then they have a big band meeting. Where the talented brother, pretty much says to him the brother is on the verge of having a full mental breakdown.
Yes, he is.
He's like that, he's a tough Southie, right? So he can't cry, but he is fully just holding back every ounce of emotion in his body. He can't cry. He can't
Irish guilt prevents
cannot let it out. But he's trying to tell his brother you're fucking ruining this for everybody.
You're killing me.
He's like, I've never been more unhappy and miserable in my life. And I can't do it anymore. And Troy literally is like, you know what? fuck you. Like, you're like, he's like, I love you. You're my brother. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit. I want to hear nothing. You want to quit the fucking band? Quit the fucking band. I'm about movies. I don't give a shit about the music.
Yeah.
Even though they've just gotten a record deal.
Yeah.
And then the record comes out and sells like 600 copies.
I can't believe I didn't write down the number. I meant to and forgot.
I think it was like 639.
It was embarrassingly low.
So embarrassing.
Yeah, I think it was 3 digits. Yeah.
And they got a 5-album record deal.
Yeah.
And the day, like 3 days after the record dropped, they immediately dropped them.
Yep.
Which is amazing.
Yes.
You know how bad you have to be to get dropped right
so
away?
bad after your debut album release.
Yeah, 600 and something or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Like, that's so fun. Like, couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
I mean, it couldn't have been the fault of the album cover. That much more.
No. All that black leather in the sun with chain link fence. Come on. Those dogs barking even though they look really happy.
The fucking brood.
But then so the band disbands, and they kind of like show you the band members just like back in their regular fucking everyday jobs.
Yeah.
Like doing drywall, painting, being a bartender.
Yeah.
Like, just completely, like, he's completely ruined their fucking chances.
Yeah, they're all just blue collar slobs again.
Yeah, all because of him.
Entirely because of him.
100% because of him.
Yep.
And so now, like, I think, is there anything else before the end of it, kind of?
Not really.
So, like, it does, like, there's, like, you know, some headers, like, some, information. They show him outside of the bar, smoking.
Yep.
With, like, you know, kind of just text over top of him saying, like, the movie did pretty well on home box office, like, and rentals and on movie stuff.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he had no agreement.
That's right. He had zero stake on the back end
on the home office
DVD VHS sales.
So like, yeah, the movie was popular among youth and like people liked it,
and he didn't get a cent.
Nothing. He got fucking nothing, and it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. He fucking deserved everything he got.
The ending is just immensely satisfying.
Yeah.
Because one, it gains a cult following on home video. He has absolutely nothing to show for it. Awesome. And I know this will shock you because it's not in keeping with his character, but he was definitely one of these like, oh, but like Boondock Saints just the beginning. Like I got a million of these.
I got everything.
Each one more successful than the last. Clearly didn't have a single idea beyond Boondock Saints. He got so fucking lucky with Boondock Saints. And to think he had another one in him, the hubris is embarrassing.
It's like him and the guy who did American History X.
Oh yeah,
right.
Because like done.
Did a movie in like 2010
and
no one
saw it. Yeah.
Same thing with this Boondock Saints 2. I read Boondock Saints 2 made more money in the box office.
Sure,
but that's because it had a wider release.
It's probably,
but it still didn't make money.
No, but it was probably in more than 5 theaters.
More than 5 theaters for a week. Yeah.
And a little better chance.
There's something else that I read about. Oh, sorry. No, I didn't read it, but like in the movie at the very end, it said that like he had literally spent all of the money he made.
Oh yeah, gone.
Like by the time this documentary had come out in 2003.
Yes.
So in the 6 years between getting the deal, writing the thing, blah, 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 to now, like completely broke.
Yeah.
I don't understand how he got the sequel made. Whether it was just because so many people liked the first one that it got enough traction to get it made.
I think it has to be that.
There's no way he could finance it, and nobody's giving him money. No. And the second one, even though I've only seen it once, is completely fucking unwatchable. It's garbage.
I never watched it because I knew it would be bad.
It would be bad, yeah. I really hope nobody pays us $150 to watch the second one.
I sure would hate
that. Would be
if someone paid us $150, $75 each for vet bills and moving expenses that we both need. Damn, it would be too bad if that happened.
What a shame.
Well,
I hope nobody makes us watch Boondock Saints 2
and 3 when it comes out.
It's got a name.
Sorry, All Saints Day.
All Saints Day,
obviously.
I guess the only thing left to say is like I liked the behind the scenes stuff of Billy Connolly.
I was gonna say he seems like a delight.
I
absolute delight.
love Billy Connolly.
Would love to hang out with Billy Connolly.
He is so funny.
He seems so fun.
And seems just like a genuine human being.
Seems lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. All over Billy Connolly.
He's in a movie I really like called The Man Who Sued God.
Oh, yeah.
Where he's like a fisherman and his boat gets struck by lightning or something. And he tries to sue over the fact that like you can't claim insurance of an act of God.
Yeah.
And he's like very, very like charming and like smart and funny in it, even though it's not necessarily a comedy.
Yeah. It's like a little bit of like a farcical premise.
Yeah.
But it's not... Yeah. It's not like a silly comedy per se.
And like his stand-up comedy is pretty good. It's very good. Like he's very funny.
Yeah, he's great.
And seems very smart.
Love him.
Yeah, love him.
Love Billy Connolly.
Yeah.
Official sponsor of the show.
Billy Connolly.
Air Miles and Billy Connolly. So here we find ourselves. We were going to do a James Bond movie For Your Eyes Only. I, in fact, had planned to name this episode For Your Guys Only. But we're at about 2.5 hours, and that seems like plenty.
More than enough.
To me. So I think I'm going to still name this episode For Your Guys Only, and next week will be For Your Eyes Only. And probably also Octopussy. I think we can do both Bonds.
That's reasonable.
For next week. And maybe some other shit. Maybe some furry shit too. Because we got a playlist of furry animations on the docket as well as 1950s Japanese movie, a documentary on, I believe, Palestinian children's propaganda, very timely, and a season of British television. So we got a few things to do. So I think we'll at least do a couple of Bonds next week, and whatever else come what may.
I better write down the notes that are in my head then now so that I don't forget them by next time.
Probably a good idea. Yeah, because you did finish Bond or watch all of Bond.
I powered through both of them this morning between the hours of 7 a.m. and right before you got here at 11:45.
Good stuff.
So it's all fresh upstairs, but it won't be next week.
Yeah, I'd probably make a couple notes.
I will.
So yeah, that's the plan. What else is going on? We're gonna have
give us help us out with our lives.
Help us out with our fucking lives.
I know you've got lives that you probably need stuff for, but we're giving you free content, and this is the first real episode we've done in a little while,
in months,
and also better sounding audio.
Can you believe how good we sound?
So like,
I can't believe how good we sound.
I would love some assistance moving.
Yeah, let's do
and
that.
Scott would like to keep his cat alive, although he already did. But yeah, you can PayPal us, whatever. Every little bit helps.
Yeah, and every lot of bit helps more.
Correct. There's no minimum.
Yeah.
But there's also no maximum.
There's no minimum, and there's definitely no maximum. Look, I would love it if you guys played a little bit of Can You Top This? To set the all-time...
Can't top this.
Can't top this.
Non-penetrated bottoms, baby.
Non-penetrated bottoms. Untoppable.
Untoppable. But the opposite of my favorite movie, Topper. I know nothing about it, just got a great name.
That's the one with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bruce Willis?
Yeah. That's where you go back in time and fuck yourself. Try and fuck yourself.
That is as good as anything to end on.